Nikke.
Hello, testing. Hello? Hold on, shit. Let me check. Oh, 1 second, there we go. Can you hear me now? It's fucking OBS update turning those settings off. I don't know why it keeps doing this. I'm like literally one step away from like just like destroying this thing, you know? I swear to God, I'm gonna just rip this thing apart. Anyway. Hi, Lurvin. I'm so made. Great start. Good thing it happened again. I was like screaming. I was going, because we got a new story on top of a Persona collab. What did I do to deserve this? Anyway, let me go back to the beginning. I was trying to show off the cool main screen. I screwed up. I went. Good morning, good afternoon, and why everybody, welcome aboard again. It is Thursday, but more importantly, it is Thursday here in the Nihon. Hope everyone's doing well. We got a lot to do. Let me get into somewhere where I can like maybe listen in on some stuff first. Yeah, we'll just sit here real quick in the commander's room. Might as well. But I hope everyone's having a good week so far. Mine has been short. We last spoke together when it was, I think so. I'm pretty sure if I just go back to my thing, it'll happen. But I could also just be that Windows decided that in its infinite wisdom that since I wasn't using it, it was gone. True Flavor. Good show. Good story. Might have visited his own name. Anyway. I hope everyone's having a good one. So yeah, we had a kind of a interesting weekend. We spent a lot of time on Monday together. Thanks everybody again for coming out. I really appreciated it. This weekend's looking a bit interesting. Today is gonna be, first of all, we got lucky with today because I was worried getting off of work, which to be honest with you guys was really boring. Not a lot happened the last couple days. Like Wednesday was quiet. Thursday was even more quiet. I didn't get to do a lot done. I got some stuff done. I didn't get a lot done. But I was worried that after getting off work, I was gonna boot up Nikke, and then I was gonna be waiting for like a maintenance window. But thankfully, Shift Up decided today, no, we're gonna do that early. We're gonna get all that shit out of the way early so that people can just get on and play. So thank you, Shift Up. I do appreciate that. They did it specifically for me. They knew like, oh man, MERC Thursday. Well, we can't do that. Thursday's a time-honored tradition over here. We can't sully that in again. So I really appreciate that. They were looking out for me, you know, me particularly. No one else who plays Nikke. I'm the only Nikke player. I'm the one who's got this multi-million-dollar empire down. But no one else will tell you otherwise. What do you mean, sure? Like, you don't believe me? You think I'm making it up? You think this is a bit? You think I'm just constantly rambling over and over again in the hopes that you guys will just take my word for it and not question every single thing that comes out of my mouth? Is that what you're thinking, Lervin? Anyway, so no, I'm happy that the maintenance window's done. I'm glad we're gonna just get to play. Friday is Phoenix Friday. That'll be fun. We got a new case there. Saturday, I had planned a new game that's coming out that I'm really excited about. The problem is, it was supposed to be available on Steam yesterday, and they had to give an update on the store page about that they are still awaiting Steam's final approval to put it up on the market. Which is weird to me. I don't know why that would be the case. It's either because there's too much content that's being reviewed. Could be that they're trying to figure out how to rate it. One of my favorite songs in the game. Beautiful thing. This song is a beautiful thing. This game, Lurven, my boat. It's a beautiful thing. Anyway, there's a game I'm really looking forward to called Ledgerbound. It was supposed to be released today. I was thinking about picking it up, getting it ready so I could stream it on Saturday because I was really looking forward to it. One of the main reasons is just because like it looks freaking cool. It's got a lot of great voice acting. It also seems to like hit like an interesting like intersection of points of things that usually get my attention. It's narrative driven. It's got dating sim mechanics. It's like Potionomics with like the base management. It's a tactical RPG, and it's got art that looks like it's from like Darkest Dungeon, or at least inspired by Darkest Dungeon. So it's got this weird intersection that just like interests me, and it's got like it's got like Matt Mercer and Ben Starr and all these big voice actors behind it. It's like, okay, now I gotta check it out at least, right? But then again, maybe Ben Starr, like, I love Ben, but Ben will do anything because he's just that amazing of a person. Matt Mercer too. Anyway, I'm looking forward to like checking it out. But if in the event that Steam decides, Gabe's machine decides that we're gonna need like an extra couple minutes to decide like how to rate this, how to market this, what the price is gonna be and stuff, I'll pivot. I'll probably just pivot to like 14 or something. We do have a lot of Dawn Trail to still do. Dawn Trail will be fine. I like this song too. But yeah, that's the plan for the weekend, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope it goes through, but if we need to, we'll have a contingency plan. But I am looking forward to that game. Ledgerbound will be pretty fun. I just hope it will come out so I can buy it. Hello, Shizu. Welcome in. 35 stream, 126 boats. She can't be stopped. Good morning, Shizu. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of the commander's room because I think we're going to see. We got to dig into this. I'm so excited. Not only do we got new Persona event, we got new main story. So I get to play a lot of Nikke in the next couple months. Oh, goody. I remember the last time, though, like, I got a little, like, I had to kind of juggle it, but basically I had to do Thursday nonstop for a while because, like, there was main stories and then there was the events. How much does it cost to rent a space for so many boats? I think it depends on the size of the boat, but, like, if you had, like, a giant, like, hangar or harbor, I would guess you're gonna be cracking at least 7-8 figures to hold that. The Bay of Holding. Yeah, we're gonna need, like, a whole bay. The Bay of Shizu to hold all those boats. All right, let's check out here. There's much more to explore. Mint, still not found any, but you're getting growing on me a little bit. And Prika, we got all these. My queen. Oh my God, is that an? Oh my God, is there a gotcha skin for Phantom? Oh my God. All right, okay, humana. Wait, hold on. Just relax, MERC. Relax, boat! Why are you panicking over there? Stop panicking! Alright, well, as you guys might know, it's been said that I'm a bit of a Persona fan. So wallet forfeit? Probably. Maybe. A little. I don't know. Anyway. We got a lot to do. I see her up there. My queen! I see this over there. I see this is for the new storyline, which is great. I'm a little confused though. I thought they said that like main story, is this a thing for just these? Granted artwork. Oh, if you do both 47 and 48, which we will get to. But look forward to this. I think Mermaid Persona. What gave it away? Anyway. I love Persona. My story with Persona is always something along the lines of like, maybe don't step on the booby ones. Maybe don't step on the other one with boobies. They all have boobies, so I'm making it. We'll stick on Mint and Prika. Yeah, I like Persona. I remember playing Persona 5 when it originally came out. 8 years ago. I think it came out 2017, 2018, just before COVID and everything. I remember being in a very semi-dark place. I think I was in a mood for be like, I just want to kill and destroy everything. I just want to destroy the world. I was in my Sephiroth years where I was very like, destroy everything, destroy, exterminate. And Persona 5 kind of scratched that itch for me in the sense of like, it directed all of that righteous anger in a positive direction. The billionaires, the politicians, the people in power, right? So like, I felt like it did a good job of like directing that like rebellious, defiant energy somewhere. So P5 is like still my favorite Persona, but then Reload came out, I think it was 2 years ago at this point. So that we streamed all of that. And I really enjoyed P3 as well. P3, if P5's theme is more about rebellion and discourse, the main theme of Persona 3 is Memento Mori, you know, embracing life and like making it matter, as much, making each moment matter. And I've never played P4, but P4 is getting a remake and it's coming out next year, so we'll definitely have to touch that. But basically this collab is all three in one big package, and I'm being very curious how it does. I know that the rumor with most of these things is that like anything Persona touches dies gacha wise, but I'm kind of an optimist. I kind of feel that like Nikke has enough legs on its own to stand that, you know, like it didn't break with all the other big collabs it did, like with Eva or with, you know, Ri, or with you know, Nier. I think it can handle the weight of a P5. And, you know, like most things, Shift Up's banking on all of those Persona fans to come by and check it out. Unfortunately for them, I was already a Nikke fans, and they already got my money, so they're not gonna need anything new out of me yet. But we'll see. All right, so before I go into dive in deep, we usually go around like season pass and gacha here, but I gotta start here with my queen. Oh god, it's even got the whole stylization, the hearts, the weak. It's everything I wanted. My queen. Roar, Johanna. Maybe that's where I picked up the thing for Red Hood, where I went roar, Red Hood, because I remember like playing P5 and Makoto keeps going roar, Johanna. I'm like, maybe that's where I picked it up from. She's a bad influence on me. I swear to God. No wonder I dated her twice in 2 of my playthroughs of P5. I mean, no, what was I talking about? Right, we need to examine this. Abnormal, the thieves of hearts, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. A group of Phantom Thieves that operates in the shadows to change a cause of heart to cause a change of heart in rotten adults consumed by their corrupt desires. By they are ordinary students, but after school, they become Phantom Thieves who infiltrate palaces in the metaverse and steal the treasure that lie at the root of people's corrupted hearts. Her full name is Makoto Nijima. She is the student council president at Shujin Academy and strategist for the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. She is calm, responsible, and proactive, but sometimes too earnest to compromised. A certain incident led to her persona awakening, after which she became a member of the Phantom Thieves. That's my queen, my queen! I see, so it's... played by Rina Saito, who I believe also plays her in the Japanese version for P5. It would have been kind of cool if they could have spent the money for the English VAs as well, but I totally get it. Like, they've never done this with the collabs, and I don't think they're going to, so it's fine. What are you... I think all of my Twitch subscriptions are coming back online, because now all of a sudden we get a bunch of emails. Yeah. Yep. That's fine. Anyway, let's get back. Let's get a better look at her. There's Johanna. The mask, the boots, the spikes, the gloves. It's all there, baby. I love it. And then there's her student outfit. Very beautiful as well. And then This other one, I don't quite get. Queen's pajamas. I don't. Boots with the fur, the whole club looking at her. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I've consumed a lot of Persona 5 stuff. I don't remember her ever wearing this. She doesn't wear it in the original P5. She doesn't wear it in Royal, to my understanding. I don't think she rides it in Tactica. I don't think she does it in Strikers. So where is this coming? Is it from the anime? I've never watched the anime, admittedly, because I heard bad things about people like, oh, if you're a Persona 5 fan, stay the fuck away from the anime. It doesn't do it any justice. So I kind of avoided it because I heard it was pretty bad. I don't remember if she got it. I mean, it's cute. I definitely could see her wearing this. But pandas is the only one that, like, I don't know, like, she's never, like, I'm trying to, like, I know Makoto quite well. I mean, parasocially, of course. Like, theoretically, I played Joker, and I told Joker, you two are gonna kiss, make out, like that, you know. But I don't remember her ever bringing this up during, like, the confident things or anything like that. I know that maybe it's the pencil bag. I like it a lot. But we all know why we're here. We gotta check out the merchandise. So yeah, she had the 6-shooter, the Magnum, bang, bang, bang. This is the greatest handgun that's ever been made. God, that was a missed opportunity by Atlas. You could have given her a Colt single action army. The greatest handgun that ever made. The Colt single action army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. So I'm gonna judge by the number, the bullet count, and the way the pacing. She's a shotgunner. Even though that's clearly not a shotgun in her hands. I also heard good things about her being, like, pretty strong, pretty freaking strong. I love that they use Myfredine. Oh, that's a good touch. It's the actual spell. Myfredine. Myfredine deals 1400 damage. Oh, okay. So she works like Quincy. She, like, does, like, a huge nuke, spread nuke. Okay. One more, and then she does a one more if there's a win code enemy present. Interesting. Attack is up by 30% for 10. Interesting. The Fist of Justice activates itself. Attack plus continuously. Activates when using burst. The effect is continuous and cannot be renewed. So she just gives herself a permanent 30 boost. Queen Makoto strengthens herself. Nuke amp. Elemental damage is up. Rakukaja. Attack defense up, and then when full burst ends, distributed damage affects all. This is such a complicated skill too. Baton pass of the user's attack continuously affects all standard burst 3 allies except the skill user in the persona state. Persona Johanna. The effect is distributed. Continuous can remove. Queen Makoto strengthens herself using a persona. Hey guys, what if we play Persona 5? What if I just stop playing right now, just play Persona 5? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. But I might play Persona 5 again. I might play Persona 5 again. All right. Well, my queen. I hope we can yank her. I only have one draw, unfortunately, right now, but hopefully I can grab her. Maxwell, good to see you. I got 18 days for that one, which is good. And of course, the Thief Queen pass. All right. I'm a little scared to touch this but I gotta see it. All right, Nikke, how are you gonna try and take my money this time? Holy. Hedgehogs? What? I'm sorry? Oh. Do I get any freebies? I do not. Oh, I don't get any freebies either. That means they want your money for this one. Can I take a look at least? The Saint Thief admits the fantasy. The present appears dreamlike. God damn. All of my money is gonna go away. She's got kind of like Joker's mask. So is she gonna be Joker too in this one?
I've no intention of neglecting my regular duties just because I'm now a thief of judgment.
A thief of what? Judgment? Who are we judging?
I'm thinking of writing an autobiography that could double as a guide to being a Phantom Thief. Will you help?
She does. I don't think she knows how to be a Phantom Thief very well, but god damn it, do I love her. I'm sorry, what was I looking at? The little guy helps her with the cart. Oh my god. Watch that again. The little guy gives her the card to use. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, they're really trying. Oh, I can feel my wallet slipping from my pocket already. Oh my god. Oh. It doesn't help that I actually like Phantom. Phantom is one of my, I really enjoy Phantom. She's a goofball. And I like supporting it. Once again, I didn't see. Oh, you want to see again? All right, one more time. Pay close attention. There's the little hedgehog dude. And after we shoot out, it just gives her the card. That's pretty good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Well, you know what? Maybe, you know, I can't get it on the first try. They fixed it. You have to pull at least. You have to put some money into it. You gotta have some skin. Otherwise you get nothing. Oh my god. Yeah. Right now it's 0. Will you be able to draw 5 onwards? So I need to get a lot. Well, they won't have my money today, but there's a high chance next time we play next Thursday, this Phantom Thief will be in my possession.
Life was great, wasn't it?
Hi, Red. It's good to see you. Always glad to see my Red. My beautiful Red Hood. What in the? New Commander Wait, they changed this shop up a little bit, didn't they? I guess they did, a little bit. Oh, and the Thief of Justice for Miranda. So Miranda's skin is on sale. That makes sense. Let's just get all of our other stuff out of the way. We'll grab all this stuff, and then we're gonna dive straight into Persona.
Thank you. Are you looking for something?
I guess I get least case.
This is the
Worst case.
system of the central government.
I got almost 800 tickets saved up. All right. Contingency plan. My queen. Speaking of queens, I got 5 queens right here. All right. All right, we'll do that. I think it's time. Be very careful with my button presses. I don't want to lose anything else. We're gonna. Okay, I can hit these. Got it. There's a new album out from Cosmo? Cool. New songs added to Tracing the Stars? Ooh. That'll be fun. Lyric Anomaly Investigation. Yep. Commander, to celebrate the lodge, we're kicking off a special quiz. Can you pass her interview? I'll do that later. I mean, I would show that off if I thought, but I don't think the browser window the in-browser window will pop up here. But I would show that off, especially if it's a quiz about Makoto. All right, let's go. Persona. I'm stomping my little feet. I'm looking at the UI. Look at the UI. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm yourself, Admiral. All right. Next up, an update on the mysterious case of people suddenly falling unconscious. For the past few days, reports of these incidents have been coming in from all across the Ark. The number of victims continues to rise. According to eyewitnesses, the victims suddenly collapsed and lost consciousness without any warning signs, and many of them have yet to wake from their coma. Doctors have found no signs of physical trauma, poisoning, or any other obvious abnormalities. It appears, though, only their consciousness was suddenly cut off, almost as if someone flipped a switch. The central government has stated it is devoting all available resources to uncovering the cause of these incidents. But so far, no significant progress has been made. So it's not voice acted. Okay. Hey, Rappy, pass me that soda, will ya? Sure. Meanwhile, reports continue to come in from across the Ark of mysterious noises, unexplained voices, and sightings of the Black Monster. Authorities are also investigating whether these incidents are connected to this case. Thunk? Is that how you is that the noise you make when you open a soda? Rappy drops the soda bottle. That makes more sense. Looks like my hand slipped. Next, let's hear what people on the street have to say. My friend suddenly just spaced out. It was like he was on some sort of drug. No, it was more like something had possessed him. He's becoming a shadow. Yeah, something had taken hold of him. I think it was a shadow. It was right in front of me, but all I could make out was blurry, pitch black outline. I don't really remember what it looked like. I was too shaken up. Rappy, you okay? Huh? You scared? No. You're scared, aren't you? I said no. So you're scared. You too, Commander. It's too, Commander. Jeez, everyone's been freaking out over that lately. People just suddenly keel over and everyone starts panicking. Did you see it yourself? Yeah, I was in the Ark the day before yesterday. Luckily, there was a hospital nearby, so I took them there. You should be careful too, Commander. It could be something contagious. A mysterious infectious disease in an enclosed space? That sounds like the opening of a disaster movie. Give it about 28 days. And when all those people get back up and start attacking everyone... I think you're thinking about zombies, Neon? I'm not exactly an expert on these things, but I think you're talking about zombies. That doesn't scare me. Because you can just take them all out? Yeah, if bullets work on it, there's nothing to be afraid of. In other words, Rappy is kind of like with Resident Evil, you know? Like, she's fine with horror games and stuff as long as she has a gun, right? Like, if you gave Rappy a copy of Resident Evil, she'd be fine with it because it's like, well, I have a gun. If worst case scenario, bang. Come on, Rappy, you're so cold. The whole point of that genre is that the person who was laughing and joking you just moments ago suddenly turns and you hesitate because you can't bring yourself to pull the trigger. She is right. I think it is a trope where like one of your friends or your close ones turns. Actually, Resident Evil, like Kendo is like, that's my freaking daughter, monster. That's my freaking daughter. Anyway, whoever did that voice acting for Kendo was very good. He sounded familiar, and yeah, I don't remember where I heard his voice before. Anyway, what would you do if the commander got turned? Well, Rappy looks at me. I stagger towards her. Commander, that's not funny. Rappy. Rappy flinches and then slowly relaxes her body. I don't think I can do it. She does. That's our wife. That's our wife. Can't stand to shoot her husband. See? Even if he becomes one of the undead, Master's still Master. Deep down, he's still the same person. Just without any brains. So not much has changed, I think. That's a weird way to put it. Come on, guys, enough of the gloomy talk. Let's just enjoy our time off. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, we all know that the commander rarely gets time off like that. Although, I guess technically the vacation was mostly low-key. After the three of them head to bed. Once again, we're bringing you an update on the ongoing string of unexplained loss of consciousness cases. The incidents. The TV's still reporting ominous news, so I turn it off. Don't need to hear that shit. So this is what I open up to, along with that beautiful music. It's got it again. I wanted to show this off because it looks great. So we got Phantom. There's someone above Phantom. Is that... I want to say that looks like him. Akechi. It can't be Akechi, can it? We got all of your favorites. Got Morgana with Makoto. Quincy is with... I don't know the P4 yet, but I'm guessing that's the mascot for P4. And the lovely lady with the fan is from P4. There's Aegis from P3. And, of course, Miranda. And they got Lynn to do a little... Well, actually, they got a... It's not... I think Lynn sung the song, and yeah, it's like Life Will Change. It's just a... It's just a mix of Life Will Change. Yeah. So he goes... Life will change. Yeah. All right. Well. Is this LeBlanc? Is that Shujin? Is that the... I'm gonna die. Guys, I don't think I'm gonna make it to this collab. I'm gonna be nerding out. I'm gonna die from a nerdgasm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're gonna have to deal with my bullshit for like 2 weeks. I apologize for nothing. Oh my god, it's got the fucking calendar. It's too pretty. Man, they did a good job. It's too fucking pretty. The only thing that would have made it better is like if they could actually got the voice, all the voice acting in, but god damn, it's pretty. And boy, the suspicious limo. Let's get our free ticket and then look around. It's a crystal beast. I remember you from chapter 28 through 30. Mr. Crystal Chamber. The fucking UI. There's so many nice little touches that I just nerding out over. I'm sorry.
That concludes today's lesson.
All right, so got people roaming around. Also grab that. A limited free art exhibition? This could be interesting. Nice little mute thing. So we got some gossip. Can I listen in? I can listen in. Did you hear? Apparently someone in the classroom next to ours lost consciousness. Seriously? That's terrible. Do their test cards coming up? What if I suddenly fall unconscious? It's so scary. They should really just close the school for a while. The students seem anxious. I'm a shape shifter. You are? Hey, you. Yeah, you. I can tell from that gloomy look in your face you're worried about catching the disease that's going around, right? Just so happens I have a rare supplement obtained from the surface. You interested? A single pill of this miracle drug could make even an old granny spring to her feet. And your luck, as a bonus, I'll give you a pill that makes you more Hey, don't ignore me. Ignoring you. So we got the hotel. We got the apartment building from P3. I'm guessing that's LeBlanc. And I'm guessing that's P4? Shadow High Rise. Can I go in? I can. Oh, this takes me back. Are you serious? Oh man, this might be the best collab yet. Dorm rules. Turn off the TV when you're done watching it. No TV at night. I can vent. Did I just vent? I did. Guys, I don't mean to be a snob, but that's not the picture I remember hanging in LeBlanc in Pre-5. How did he get that? Did he get Yusuke to do that for him? It's quite good. Man, Yusuke's got talent, no matter what. Why does he look like the Mona Lisa? He's in the Pirates of the Mona Lisa. Oh, Mustang. All right, I'm gonna go vent again. This is tripping me out. I'm not lying. I guess they don't have the rights for the actual song, but it'd be great if they did. Nikke energy. Midnight Nikke. Goddess Aid. Are you saying this is story 2? All right. There's the shot. Wait. For the cave thing coming around, please follow the dorm rules. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Radar. Clean yourself up after yourself in the common space. Those are the rules. Follow the dorm rules. There's one more little shiny thing. Can it be given the rights to use it as part of the collab? I think from a temporary standpoint, yeah. But I think the reason why you're getting remix music is so that Shift Up continues to own the rights. Maze of Shadows, a large work of art by an artist from the Arc who has been looking to represent the night. It's tartar sauce. That's Tartarus. Or tartar sauce, as those who lovingly have played the games call it. That's just a full-blown tartar sauce. So where's the P4 reference? It's gotta be here somewhere. I'm sure it is. Okay, this is the edge of the map. Aid! Of course Aid's at LeBlanc. The LeBlanc Cafe. Welcome, Master. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is so freaking cool. Special exhibit. This is gonna be a coordinated operation, of course. I'm playing Phantom at the moment. This is the P3 one, I would think. All right. Coco. This place feels different. You think, Coco? I don't know. All right, and that's the shop. Oh wait, the shop's in the dorm. I don't need to go to the shop. Sorry, that was me hitting buttons. I got the login stamp. All right, I think we're good to go. Oh wait, shit. Oh, this looks like P4. That's definitely P4. Curry from a certain cafe. Come on, man, just call it what you want. I know. An essential tool for Phantom Thieves, unless you plan to walk past that treasure chest you've worked so hard to find. Well, before I do that, I do need to go to the shop. I forgot because I need those extra lockpicks. 2 lockpick sets, please. Curry from a certain cafe. Whether you're a phantom thief or a student, it's important to eat hearty meals. A bowl of curry enriched with chocolate should be more than enough to keep you going. I've heard, like, you can do some interesting things with curry sauce, like apples and stuff, but, like, I feel like chocolate would be a hard sell for me. It depends on, like, what you're being. Like, I'm not expecting, like, a giant Hershey's bar to be stuck in the middle of it or something like that, but, like, I really wonder what they mean by that. But either way, it's LeBlanc curry. Come on, man. We gotta know. It's Dad curry. All right. Well, we've had some fun around. I like this setup too. There's Phantom. I'm gonna probably get to know her. I don't know her name. My queen, Quincy, Morgana, the mascot for P4, Aegis, and Miranda. P3 didn't have as I recall, P3 didn't have like a animal mascot. Yeah. P4's UX, I wonder what's, I feel like it's like inspired by like the old 70s and stuff, like because all this Technicolor and stuff, I feel like with that's when it was around when color TV was starting to become a thing. I feel like all this Technicolor is like inspired by 70s TV. And also the flowers and stuff. That's beautiful, by the way. All right. Well, who's going to go with us on our journey? Is it our beloved Phantom Thieves? You know it is. The Pure.
Miranda, go!
The Pure Miranda. The deft Quincy.
Can I put the mask on before I head out?
Yes. The beautiful Phantom.
I'm on your side.
You better be. Where is she? Where is she? I know you're here. Nin. The deft Delta. Where are you? There you are.
Trainee ninja thief ready for duty.
Nin. And Leona? Well, pleasant surprise, I suppose. Yeah.
Off I go, Timmy.
Timmy. Why can't Timmy join us? Timmy's great. Anyway. All right. I'll put the Phantom Thieves of Justice here. Like that. Okay, perfect. All right, enough stalling. Let's get into this. It's story time. Hi, BB. Welcome in. Thanks for the boat. 84 boats. You've got a lot of boats. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody on YouTube side's doing well as well. Hi, 4 concurrent viewers on YouTube. Good to see you. Hope you're having fun. Welcome to Thursday today. It's story time. All right. Several days later. There she is. There's our girl. Excuse me. Why'd you come in through here? Why'd you come in through there? Huh? Is there some reason I shouldn't use the door? I was just expecting you to pop in through the floor or the ceiling. That's more of a Delta thing than a Phantom thing, to be fair. Quincy is away at the moment, so I was unable to use the secret passages. Yeah, but still. Phantom's in full Phantom Thief mode, mask and all. It seems I can't fool you after all. The truth is, everyone's already prepared. For what? What else? The sound effects are from P5 as well. Oh my fucking goodness. Sorry. A Phantom Thief mission, naturally. Phantom Thief? Oh yeah. This is her Clark Kent outfit. Without the mask. Just, oh, it's like, there's no way she's the Phantom Thief. Then she puts the mask on. Oh my god, it was the Phantom Thief! Anyway. Phantom Thief? Indeed. Even on days when the Thieves of Justice are inactive, there are still reports of Phantom Thief sightings. At first, I dismissed it as mere coincidence, but Phantom shows me her phone. It looks like someone posted on the forum saying they saw a Phantom Thief. This picture is pretty blurry. That's because it's a screenshot of a video. Phantom plays the video. The footage is dark and out of focus. It's hard to make out. But what looks like the silhouette of a person is leaping from one rooftop to another. Is that a Nikke? There's no way to know. However, Phantom pulls up a website. What matters is that there have been numerous sightings. This doesn't look good. Exactly. So, Phantom slips on her mask. Oh my god, she was a Phantom Thief this entire time, you guys. I must determine whether this person is truly worthy of being a Phantom Thief. Are we gonna recruit Makoto? Does she become like a permanent fixture at Nikke? I do have a team back home, but I also have a team here. Anyway, that night, on a rooftop in the Ark. Hi, Quincy. God, with that, every time, there's always enough time passes with our goofball Phantom Thieves that I forget that this is Quincy's Phantom Thief outfit with the tight latex and the large tracts of land. I still like her though. Quincy's one of my favorites. She's silly. All right. Stakeout. We've been on a stakeout for 3 hours. No Phantom Thieves detected. Oh, there's Miranda. The big, lovable, stupid Miranda. I glance over at Phantom, who's calmly looking out over the Ark Street. Do I have my like tuxedo mask outfit on as well? Because they always show that in the promo photos and in the screenshot I did for the preview, right? Basically, when Commander MERC is doing his duty as a Phantom Thief, he puts on basically a tuxedo mask, but instead of all black, it's all white. white top hat. It's like it's more like Conan, actually. I think one of the characters in Detective Conan does that. So he's basically donning a pure white Phantom Thief outfit. Anyway, I wonder if Rappy's like there's a weird thought to just pop in my head. Like Rappy and the commander are hanging out, and she goes into his closet and she sees it and she's like, put it on, Commander. Like, she'd be curious. Like, I imagine she'd be like, she would tease him and like, I want you to see it. Put it on the suit, Commander. I glance over at Phantom, who's calmly looking out over the Ark streets at night. Don't worry, they'll appear soon enough. If the rumored Phantom Thief is genuine, there are only so many routes they can take. You got that right. The Ark may be big, but there are only so many routes you can take across the rooftops. We're right in the middle of them, so chances are... Huh? I mean, I'm glad to see Queen. I forgot the Morgana's in here, and god dang. God dang his head. God dang he got a big head. Like, god dang he had big. Like, his head is cartoonishly big in P5, but like, this is a new level. Two suspicious looking figures land in front of us. They're here. Huh? What the? Don't be alarmed. We're the thieves of Don't move! This is the ACPU! Lovable, stupid Miranda. Miranda steps forward and flashes her badge. You're under arrest! Miranda, wait! Huh? You mean we're not arresting them? It's only been a day and they're already on to us? Are the cops here really that good? I agree, but this isn't the time for that. If we get caught, it'll be a pain. Let's run. All right, let's go. With that, they take off at a run. Ah! In the blink of an eye, the two of them leap onto the rooftop of the building across from them. Come on, let's go after them. Stop right there. Like we're gonna just stop because you said so. Oh, damn. I love this. This is pretty. Like, nice action foes. Where to next, Mona? Sorry, give me a sec. This doesn't seem like a palace, so I need to check things out first. These guys are good. This isn't their first rodeo. They certainly move like Phantom Thieves. Still, they don't seem to know their way around. We're gonna get caught. Why don't you transform, Mona? For some reason, there aren't many cars around here. We just stand out even more. Looks like we don't have a choice. I guess so. I didn't want to have to use it this way either. Don't hurt them. Got it? Got it. Persona! The mysterious Phantom Thieves leap onto the roof of a towering building, then vanish from sight in an instant. At that moment, what the heck is that? A giant shadow shoots up from atop the building. A giant? Yes. Actually, I'd say it looks more like a Phantom Thief. The giant shadow swings his arm. At the same time, huh? Miranda abruptly stops running and turns to look in a completely different direction instead of at the shadow. What's that? Everyone watch out! Ah! She lunges at Quincy, grabs hold of her, and two of them tumble across the ground. Racing in behind them, Phantom slows to avoid crashing into them. Hey, what was that for? I just saved you! You were in danger! Danger? I was totally fine! What? I could have sworn there was a giant missile coming right at you. Which one of them? Which? I don't think either. They're if they use the personas, Zoro or Johanna don't use missiles. What is with you? Did you suddenly lose it or something? We rush up to the rooftop, where the mysterious Phantom Thieves vanished. Ugh. They're already gone, along with the giant shadow. Ugh, they got away. Quite right. But what's with that giant? It disappeared with the Phantom Thieves. Good question. I only caught a glimpse of it, and that giant looked like a Phantom Thief too. It's reasonable to assume they're connected. Don't you think these Phantom Thieves were kind of an odd pair? One of them was really tiny. I saw it with my own eyes. It was a cat. The cat? Have you seen cats with like elephantitis of the skull? That's right. He had ears and a tail. His fur was really soft, too. Not as fluffy as Polly's, though. What kind of cat talks and runs on 2 feet? That just makes it even more suspicious. Yeah. Huh? My phone vibrates, and I pull it out. I've received a short message. Come right away. We've detected D-waves. Oh, is that my boy Anderson? It's my boy, Mr. Anderson.
Looks like we've got some naughty
Anderson.
Reloading.
I love, oh, the submachine gun, the assault, it all looks great. Awesome. Awesome stuff.
We won! We actually won!
No, Miranda, you gotta learn when to pick your spots. You didn't need to rest them right away. First of all, is jumping on the roof even a crime? I rushed to the deputy chief's office. So, D-waves? Yeah, there were several occurrences not long ago. I've marked the locations here. He hands me a tablet displaying the map of the Ark. Right in the middle of downtown. 5 blue circles were marked in the heart of downtown, with a 6th on the outskirts. Yes, we've immediately dispatched nearby personnel, but they found no trace of it. Incidentally, there was a slight discrepancy in the timing of the D-waves. Anderson points to a spot on the outskirts. This one appeared a week ago, while the rest all appeared 2 days ago. D-waves are coming in at staggered intervals now? Next, take a look at this. The map now shows red dots. And what's this? These are the locations where monster sightings have been reported. The red dots are clustered around the D-wave locations marked in blue. We believe the 2 incidents are connected. So what they said on the news is true. We still don't know for sure. We've only received eyewitness reports, but there's no photographic or video evidence. For now, it's still just a ghost story. It could be a real monster, or it could be some kind of mass hallucination brought on by the D-waves. Keep every possibility on the table as you investigate. We still have a lot to learn about D-waves. All right, you got it, Anderson, my man, the legendary commander. Do you think Commander MERC knows that he's the legendary commander? Maybe. The next day, on a street in the Ark. So you were assigned a mission on your own as well, monsieur? Yeah, we want to find whoever, or whatever it was that suddenly appeared. Roger that! Let's start asking around! Yeah. Somehow, what started as last night's search for the Phantom Thieves turns into another mission. And now I'm working alongside the Thieves of Justice. Excuse me, have you seen anyone suspicious? Lovable, stupid Miranda. I mean, she's trying. Look, she's trying. No? Anything suspicious? What the heck? You're the suspicious one. I am. She tried. Is she gonna be okay? Instructor? Quincy taps me on the shoulder. Hey, isn't that a familiar face? Huh? I look in the direction Quincy is pointing and freeze. What's wrong? Oh. Phantom follows my gaze, then stiffens. Excuse me, have you seen anyone suspicious? Meanwhile, Miranda continues questioning people. Huh? Zookeeper? Hi, Leona! Just need a minute taking this visual. That's a familiar face. Oh, you mean Timmy? Yeah, good old Timmy. Not sure what this giant balloon animal next to Timmy is about. Also, Leona's here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious, Gonzo. All right. Hi, Leona. Good to see you. Zookeeper? Hi. What catches our eye is a familiar Nikke and some strange clown Mr. Mime thing. and a bear. That's a bear? That's a bear? I would have had, you would have to give me like several, you were gonna have to give me several guesses to figure out that's a bear. I did not see that coming. Like, monkey, maybe? Like the cowlick at the top, I would associate more with the monkey. The ears are kind of bear-shaped, but they could also be monkey-shaped. Because, like, again, he's got gigantism of the head. You know, like Morgana. I wouldn't have thought that, but... All right, bear. Bear it is. You know what? I'll take your word for it. I haven't played P4. I don't know. Wait. Is that even a bear? Thank you. Thank you. I'm not crazy. I'm not stupid or crazy, apparently. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Enemy sighted!
Where?
Reloading! Repeat!
Justice has been served.
Reloading. I'm waiting for that.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're starting off well on a Thursday.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
Sure does. All right. What brings you here, Zookeeper? Sorry, I'm just jamming out a minute. Also, it's probably a good idea because ad breaks coming up, so we'll stop here for now. Larvin, Shizu, BB, everyone who showed up so far, thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate it. And everyone on the YouTube side, hope you're having a good time too. We're gonna continue this. We'll continue this mystery with Persona. But you guys enjoy the music for a minute while I go and get some water, because if I gotta voice everybody, my throat's gonna need the moisture. So we'll let the ads run, and I'll see you on the other side. See ya. I'll be right back. Back. Why couldn't they just get me to do the just put me in the sound booth with like Cosmograph? Like, don't worry, Cosmograph, I got this. It's like, he's like, first of all, how'd you get over here? Second of all, how'd you get into this building? Third of all, no, just no. Anyway. I think they're trying, right? It's definitely a good facsimile, and I don't want to disparage anybody. Like, this guy is definitely trying to match that energy for the P3 rapper. Who does that? Chuvubs. You know, he's trying to match the energy for sure. I'm just trying to, like, I wish I knew that guy's name. Anyway. Looks like the ad break will be here. Stop for the minute. So let's keep going. But thanks everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Again. Whew. It's getting a little cooler here in the Neon, but still got to deal with a bunch of like heat. It's sticky and heat. Thanks for the hydrate, Shizu. Boy, am I thirsty. Thanks for the care package, Shizu. I should just make a care package thing. And make it like a 150 so that you save. You get 50% off. You get 25% off. All right, here we go. Welcome back from break, everybody. Ads are over. Let's continue. So we found Leona with what we're presuming is a bear, but we're not entirely sure yet. What brings you here, Zookeeper? It's been a while since I've seen you in the Ark this late. Well, it's because I'm on a mission. A mission? Yeah, we've been looking for a suspicious person. Like his eyes slowly glances to Leona's right. Yeah, you know, a suspicious person. Teddy. Okay, if you're gonna have a name like Teddy, you gotta be a bear. Although the question mark in the name also kind of still 50-50. Actually, no, something suspicious. Oh, really? How's it going? Not too great. Could use some. We would say this is a needs improvement situation. I stare at the bear. He doesn't seem to like me staring at him. This is extremely suspicious. Leona, is that a bear next to you? Of course. Can't you tell it's a bear? Not really. No. I start to argue back, but stop when I notice Timmy standing beside Leona. Hi, Timmy. Timmy's a lion, right? Of course. Anyone could tell just from looking at him. I see. I mean, to be fair, Timmy does look like a lion. Leona pets the bear. I found this little guy yesterday. I don't know how he got in here, but he was wandering around with his guardian. They didn't have anywhere to stay, so I took him in, and I've been looking after him. He never thought I'd see a bear in the Ark. So, what are you up to now? Going for a walk, of course. I mean, she's not wrong. I exchanged glances with Phantom and Quincy. You seeing this shit? I nod. There's still so much we don't know about D-Waves. It wouldn't be all that surprising if it could summon some kind of bizarre animal. Look! This bear has a zipper! He does not seem to like the fact that we've discovered a zipper. I gotta admit, the more I look at him, the more cute he kind of gets. He definitely would be like mascot vibes. Just want to squeeze, but I almost want to be violent with him. Like I want to take a miniature version, like squeeze him like a stretch doll. I want to like squish him, like shake him. Don't unzip that. Huh? Oh, it can talk. A talking bear. This is very bad. That bear can talk. That bear just talked. Did that bear just talk? Bears can talk? Wow, a talking bear. Leona remains unfazed. That's incredible. Are you really a bear? You think there's someone inside? Like a mascot costume or something? My friend, I believe you're right. Yeah, I think so too. I wasn't expecting it to summon such a unique creature, though. Don't touch me! Yuki-chan, help! Huh? The bear struggles frantically. Don't move! You know, he looks like he wouldn't be able to get back up if he fell over. Why are we attempting to bully this guy? Why are we trying to bully Teddy? Why are we bullying? Like, I mean, I said I wanted to shake him, but like, now we're into active bullying. Ah, the sound of running footsteps draws closer. Just then, a girl comes running up. Teddy, are you okay? Oh my, lovely. Yuki-chan! So her name's Yuki. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you, Yuki. Hopefully we'll get to know you better in P4. The girl calms down the bear before bowing her head to us. I apologize for the trouble. Oh, we dealing with Nadeshiko? Yamato Nadeshiko? Are we dealing with
I'll
that?
have this all taken care of before sunrise. Give me a second.
They have little hearts on them. I'm killing them too fast, but they have little hearts on them, which is great. We sure did. Now don't do something stupid, Miranda. Again. For like the 10th time today. I apologize for the trouble. Hi, Yukiko. Yukiko. Hey, I know Yukiko. I know Yukiko. She's one of my friends who lives in Hokkaido. Up in, I can't remember the name. It's a silly name. Shiranai? Wakanai. It's Wakanai. It's at the very, very tip of Hokkaido. The super duper 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 north. Yeah. Wakanai. Yep. She's at the tip. She's at the tip of the iceberg, literally. Anyway. Any luck finding the place? Well, guess that didn't work out, huh? I told you could stay at the shelter. Leona, do you know her? You could say that. Oh, you must be the commander Leona-san mentioned. The girl named Yukiko bows in greeting. She pulls out a business card. I bow and take it in my hands, and I look at it and I go, oh, ooh, very beautiful. Yes, and I tuck it in my pocket for later. I am Yukiko Amagi. I've been in Leona-san's care. Oh, hi. I apologize for causing such a commotion. We'll leave right. Hang on. Can I ask you a few questions? Yukiko steals a glance at Leona to gauge her reaction. I trust him. You can too. I guess. Maybe because of all the commotion, I can feel eyes on us. All eyes on me? Let's go somewhere else. Well, then I'll leave you two to it. Oh, thank you so much. If it hadn't been for you, Leona-san, I don't know what I would have done. Don't mention it. I'll be at the shelter. If anything comes up, let me know. Quiero. As we walk to a nearby park, Yukiko tells us what happened. Just as I thought. You were summoned here. Summoned? I mean, it seems you were suddenly brought here from your own world. Oh, right. Do you remember anything from where you were summoned? From when you were summoned? No, not exactly. It's just, when I came to, I was already here, on the streets in the Ark. You mean, with that bear? Wow, the buildings here are unbearably tall. Unbearably tall. Let me try that one more time. Wow, the buildings here are unbearably tall. Unbelievably. That is really hard. Unbelievably tall. That's really hard. That's a little hard on the tongue. You think so? There are even taller buildings over there. Really? That must be kind of unbearable. Oh my god, with the bear puns. No one mentioned honey or hibernation or mauling, especially not that last one. No mauling. Wait, is that really a bear? Yes, you can call him Teddy. Okay. I'm very much a bear. That's right, you're a bear, Teddy. Okay, it's established then. I feel a headache coming on, and I rub my temple. For now, I'll set you up with a room at the outpost. I mean, at the base where I live. Just hang tight for a bit. I'll sort everything out and get you back to your world. You mean I can go back? Yeah, it's kind of complicated. I'll explain later. No worries. You've been a huge help. I look forward to hearing the full explanation. Thank you. Don't mention it. Phantom approaches me. So what do you intend to do now? At least we've confirmed that someone was summoned here. Now we need to check the other locations and ask around there. Maybe we should split up. Wait. We'd like to help too. Huh? You're doing this to send us back, aren't you? If that's the case, please let us help. I look at Yukiko. I can't quite explain it, but I can see a strong, unwavering resolve in her eyes. Okay, you can come with us. I don't think we'll run into anything dangerous just yet. Thank you. And you don't have to be so formal. Okay. I look forward to working with you too. Let's work together and crack this case. Yeah, what matters most is giving it your all. Leave it to me. I'm gonna fix this whole mess. Woohoo! Yeah, Quincy doesn't have to do shit. Woohoo! Can be lazy. Is he always this quick to make friends? Yeah, I'm sorry. That's okay. Nothing wrong with making friends fast. When people like him, they like him, right? People like the giant comically weirded out beer, then that's fine. What's wrong with making friends fast? They say that like that's a bad thing.
Pulling everything here.
This time.
Reloading. I repeat, reloading.
All right, good stuff, good stuff.
Even a trainee ninja thief can pull this off.
Sure can. When is she gonna get promoted? She's gotta get a promotion one of these days. It should be around here. I checked the tablet Anderson gave me. Yukiko and Teddy weren't there either, so let's look around. Oh right, Yukiko, didn't you say you went to look for a place to stay a little while ago? Yeah, I didn't want to keep imposing on Leona-san, so I left Teddy with her for a little while and went looking around. I look at Teddy, who's chatting away with Miranda and Quincy. What's that? A churro stand! Their churros are delicious. They're really famous. Churros are pretty good. I like a good churro. I might have to get someone to go back home later this year. Ooh, I want to try some. Can you eat churros? Of course, I could eat 100. I mean, I've no doubt that you're a big boy. You are a big boy, Teddy. Is it okay for him to go around talking like that? I think it'll be okay. As long as we don't seem too out of place. Besides, nobody really questioned us back in our world either. Sounds like it hasn't been easy. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't have any money, so I looked for a job that came with a room and board, but that didn't work out either. Well, luckily for you, Miss Yukiko, you're dealing with a commander who has, I'm gonna guess like 4 billion in credits right now. Like, I'm doing pretty well. I think I can loan you a couple temporary buckaroos. Still, I'm glad I got to meet you, Commander. At least now I know what's going on. Oh, right. Would it be okay if I contacted Leona-san? I'd like to let her know I found a place to stay. Sure, let's go visit her with Teddy sometime. Okay. So we're investigating the area. We need to start by gathering some information. Look over there, monsieur. There she is. A girl stands in the middle of a park, staring blankly up at the sky. The lovely Aegis. Everyone loved Aegis. Aegis is great. A very unique character, I think, at least. She's definitely unique in terms of like all the characters I've met so far from the Persona series. She's the only like real like robot, right? She's a robot, so I mean that kind of makes her stand out. An android, I think, to be more specific. I don't think that's Nikke. Her arms and legs are mechanical. Quite so. If a Nikke were in that state, a mind switch would be inevitable. Maybe she's one of the older Nikke models or something. Possible. I mean, we saw prototype Laplace. It's possible. But it's more likely she's just from another world. I've heard they used to look like that. A mind switch? Have you heard about us Nikkes? Oh, yes. Leona-san told me. She wasn't human. It's hard to believe, though. You can get summoned to another world, so what could possibly surprise you anymore? Anyway, the point is, we were human once. So even as Nikkes, we still have to look human. Otherwise, well, to put it simply, we end up with something like cognitive dissonance, and it really messes with our heads. We can't exactly have guns for arms, tank treads for legs, or missiles firing out of our chest, you know. Machine gun jubblies. That had to have been one of the prototypes for the original Nikkes. Someone had to be like, look, we got large missile ports right here we could use. something like that, right? That had to have been one of the old prototype blueprints, and they're like, let's go with a different model. I'm not really sure what that means, but I get it, I think. As Quincy explains everything to Yukiko, I watch the girl. She's still up, staring up the sky without blinking. I'm gonna go talk to her. Quincy walks over to her. Hey, I've seen you staring up the sky for a while. Are you all by yourself? Oh, I'm Quincy, by the way. Quincy! Mysterious young woman. Quen. Yeah. Got a sec to chat? There's something I want to ask you. I'm looking for my comrades. I am looking for my comrades. If I remember right, I don't think so. Actually, no. I was gonna say, isn't Aegis voice acted by 2B's voice actress in Persona 3 Reload? I could be getting that wrong. But either way, I am looking for my comrades. You are not among them. Great talk. Good stuff. Good start. I guess I failed. The way you put that was a little... I'll go try. Miranda strides up to her and holds out her badge. Excuse me, may I see your ID, please? Oh, this is gonna go well. She's a cop? At least for now. That's me. Okay, that's a little mean. At least for now. I guess that he can mean it in like, well, sometimes she's a phantom thief, but like as of right now, she's a cop. But the first thing that popped in my head, well, until Polly hears about this, she's gonna, like, let's face it, she's gonna have to find another job. She is wearing a police uniform, you know. Yeah, you know, with the tight skirt and the thigh-high stockings that are a little too tight, so you get that like little bulge at the top of the thigh-high. You know, typical police uniform. She is a phantom thief as well. That's a police uniform? But she's also a phantom thief? State your name and affiliation. I am Aegis, the 7th generation anti-shadow suppressant weapon of Seas. Miranda looks at us, looking like she's about to cry. I'll go. Phantom confidently approaches the girl. Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. If you don't mind, would you care to join me somewhere quiet for a cup of tea? Excuse me, why are you all flirting with her like that? Okay, for now I'm getting the image of like it's like a bar, and like everyone sees the cute girl across, and it's like just a group of chuds, like boys who are friends with each other. Like, you go talk to her. I'm gonna go talk to her. Oh, whatever, dude. Go ahead and try. Like, boy number 1 goes up, shoots his shot, gets rejected, comes back. Didn't work, man. Like, boy number 2 like, amateur. I'll go try. It's like, duh. It's just a cascading failure. Like 5 or 6 guys can't rizz up one girl. It's like, I don't know. I've seen those. Those are like, I feel like I can't pinpoint it, but I feel like I've seen that in like 80s and 90s kids movies and like teen and stuff like that, like romance comedies and stuff like that. I swear to God, I've seen that trope. Anyway, why are you all flirting with her like that? Very good question, Yukiko. It's almost like you're hitting on her. Hitting on her? Yeah, it's like a summer tournament to see who can win over that pretty girl first. You think so? She's not wrong. So, how about this weather? Rather lovely, don't you? Oh God, she's pulling out the weather card. She is struggling. The weather in this area appears to be artificial. Indeed, that is so. Do you like Phantom Thieves? Does not compute is written all over her face. Phantom keeps trying to talk to her, but the girl doesn't respond at all anymore. A while later, Phantom trudges back to the group. My apologies. I failed. That's okay. I couldn't even talk to her. Well, looks like it's your turn to step in, instructor. That's right. The commander is great at the sort of thing. Hey now, I don't want to get a reputation about this. Really? Then I have something to look forward to, Commander. What does she mean by that? Indeed, he is quite a way with women. Who told her? Who told you? Yukiko cautiously takes. I'm getting a bad rep. What sounds weird if you put it like that. But hey, it's true. I can't, like, listen. Commander, we can't really deny it anymore. Like, listen, in this post-apocalyptic fantasy world, we are the king of Riz. We're like a walking incubus. Every girl that every Nikke that we run across just falls for our charm. We can't deny it. Although, like, I think we're not, like, I like to think we're not being players about it. We're just like, look, anyway. Regardless of what Phantom said, everyone else has failed, so looks like I have no choice but to step in. But what should I say to her first? Hi. Hey, baby. Well, you know, listen, at the risk of sounding too normal, but the answer, I think the idea is to kind of come off normal a little bit. Like, it would be funny to go like, hey, what's up? What's up, girl? I don't know. I would never, I would crumble. I would get ripped apart by anyone who knows what the fuck I'm doing, which would probably be most women. So the answer, I think, would be just be normal. So I'm gonna be normal. Hi. Oh, I gotta get in the window. Hi. The girl turns to look at me. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. The girl's eyes widen as she turns around, and then she takes a few quick steps before breaking into a run, heading straight toward me. This is not gonna quell the rumors. Everyone's like, see, like, I could already picture it. The next few lines of this chapter, Quincy and Phantom just looking to Yukiko's like, see, told you, he's a natural. It's a little embarrassing to say this myself, but it seems my plan worked perfectly. Just act normal. That's all you had to do. I suppose this was to be expected. Even so, it's pretty rare for someone to be won over by just a greeting. Rare doesn't even mean impossible. You're amazing, Commander. I pull myself together. After all, this is only the beginning. The girl steps in front of me and looks up at me. I figure I should say something kind. Just as I'm about to do so, in a flash. She runs right past me. Starting to make a lot more sense now. What happened? Oh, that makes a lot more sense. What on earth? She's coming this way! Wait, she's after Teddy? Don't tell me she thinks he's some kind of suspicious person. After running right past me, without warning, the girl grabs Yukiko's hand. What? Me? Wait, I won the tournament? Congratulations, Yuki. Queen of Riz right here. Maybe it's because you didn't get any points deducted for just standing there? This is certainly not how I expected things to unfold. Teddy approaches the girl, clutching Yukiko's hand, studying her intently, as Yukiko's hand stands there completely flustered. It's kind of rude to sniff people, Teddy. What's this I smell? Could you be... What? Can you... A persona user? Use a persona? Persona? No, MERC, you gotta say it better. Ready? Persona! There we go. Even in question form, you have to yell it. Say it with your chest.
There's so much to do.
Hi, Lurk. You staying cozy, comfy over there? Hope you are. Why is Delta is using a holo? Interesting. Alrighty, right. Alrighty, right. Pew, pew, pew.
We won! We actually won!
Miranda's doing some damage, apparently. The girl, who introduces herself as Aegis, surprisingly allows Teddy to speak with her. Approximately 75 hours have elapsed since the reboot. This place. The buildings here are very similar to those in the place I came from. But I have determined this is a different world. Yeah, that is probably the case. Dealing with this smooth jazz right now. Aegis looks at Teddy. Then you must also be a Persona user, since you recognized me. You got that right. Okay, but what's a Persona? Well... Konohana Sakuya! Okay, what famous figure is that? Which favorite figure is that? Sorry guys, I gotta look this up. Although I'm sure Persona 4 will have this. Konohana Sakuya. Alright, today's fun fact. Konohana Sakuya Hime is the kami of Mount Fuji and all volcanoes in Japanese mythology. She is known as the Blossom Princess and the symbol of delicate earthly life. She's often considered an avatar of Japanese life, especially since her symbol is the cherry blossom. Shinto shrines have been built on Mount Fuji for Sakuya Hime, collectively known as the Sengen Shrines. It is believed she will keep Mount Fuji from erupting, but shrines to her at Mount Kirishima have been repeatedly destroyed by volcanic eruptions. So she basically the basis or the foundation for the Yamato Nadeshiko, the ideal woman, the heavenly woman. Interesting. Cool. Konohana Sakuya! Yukiko raises her hand and shouts. Then... Ooh. That looks cool. Is this based... I'm guessing this is based on the actual in-game assets. Woman Doko. Right there, behind her. Ooh. Quincy looks a little uncomfortable right now. Mostly because of that back position she's in. Girl, you're killing your back. I've never seen anything like it. This is a persona. To put it simply, it's like another version of me born from my mind. So, your other version is what's keeping Mount Fuji from erupting and destroying all of Japan, a good chunk of Japan. Sutanda Poa! My persona lets me create fire or protect myself while I fight. What a persona can do varies from person to person. Palladian, yeah. Something else appears from behind Aegis's back. There it is, Palladian. So Japanese mythology, Greek mythology. Hold on. I rub my temples as another headache starts to come on. Monsieur, it would seem the situation is more complicated as we thought. And these personas! Okay, I want to try that again. And these persona! I wanted to try and do it in Phantom's voice, but I ended up just defaulting into my nerd voice. Persona! Persona gun! They remind me of the giant we encountered last night while pursuing the Phantom Thieves. You're right. Miranda approaches Yukiko and studies her persona with fascination. Wow, it's so beautiful. Thank you. An Aegis persona looks so cool. Persona are amazing. Thank you. They are pretty fucking cool. You've got a very good eye, Mira-chan. Personas are incredible. That was easy because that's just my nerdy voice. This is a persona ad. So all three of you can use this persona ability. Yes, that appears to be the case. There are differences in how our personas manifest and are summoned, but all three of us have awakened our personas and can use the power. Well, I think I figured out what everyone who is summoned here has in common. About us being summoned here. Has anything like this happened before? Oh yeah, like last time there was this pair of delightful but deadly assassin girls, and then the time before that there was this android woman with a huge personality, and a giant katana. And then before that, there were these anime girls that looked like they were from like a princess fantasy world. And then before that, there was these girls in tight plug suits. And then before that, there was he just drones on for like 5 or 6 collabs later, 7 collabs later. And then there was the plug suit girls again, 5 hours later. And then there was the 2B girl again. Let me start by explaining D-Waves. D-Waves? Yeah, as the name implies, they're a type of wave that gives you a D? I give them a brief explanation on the gatekeeper who summons beings from other worlds. That trickstery gatekeeper, and then the D-Wave it creates. That must be what brought us here. Right, we still don't know exactly what D-Waves are. But if we take out their source, the gatekeeper, you should be able to return to your own world. Looks like we'll have to fight. If that's what it takes for us to return home, I'd like to help as well. I'll lend a paw too. There's a good chance we'll be heading into battle. Leave the rest to us. We're soldiers. Soldier? I guess you do look the part. I am a weapon created to suppress shadows, beings that are hostile to humans. In other words, combat is my specialty. I'd very much like to help you. So, you're a Nikke. You're like a Nikke. A Nikke. Aegis looks at Phantom, Miranda, and Quincy in turn. Do you all have a mission too? You bet! Protect humanity and reclaim the surface. Then I believe we're alike. Got it. I'm counting on you too. Yukiko, who's been listening quietly, raises her hand. I'm fine too. I wouldn't say I'm used to it, but I've fought alongside my friends until now. I don't think I'll hold you back. All right, but if things get dangerous, follow my orders, especially if I tell you to fall back. That's an order. Okay, thank you, Commander. I'm very good at running away. Does he like just get on his side and roll like a barrel? Understood. I'll leave command to you, Commander. Good. Then for now, I tell the 3 of them about the Phantom Thief who got away a while back. Let's start by tracking them down. Either way, I think they're connected to the D-Waves. Either way, either they were summoned like us, or they're behind this whole incident. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. All right. Well, what do we need to do? Just leave that to us. Only a Phantom Thief can take on another Phantom Thief. Miranda got changed quickly. 2 hours before the first person lost consciousness, in a back alley in the Ark. A man in a filthy, tattered cloth staggers down the street. A man. Maniacal laughter. Could it be my boy Akechi? Our crazy, crazy boy? It's all his fault. Yeah. If that damn commander hadn't showed up at coin... Oh, it's you, the loser I had to fight off last time with the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, I had to thwart your evil plot. Right. How you been doing? Gentle businessman. You seem like you're doing well, living in the slums. Still got a nice suit. Expensive alcohol. It was the same thing at the maid cafe. Yeah, I could have gotten back at my feet if it weren't for him. The man slips and falls face first into the mud. The man lies face down in the mud as a lone spider crawls past him. The spider? Is the spider his persona? Is the spider about to talk about go like, thou, I am thou, thou art I? Then... an invisible wave tears through him. His body convulses violently. Sickening cracks and pops ring out from within him. Yeah, those are some pretty sickening cracks, for sure. Wait, what is this? My body! There's something inside! convulsing stops, and his body goes limp. A few moments later, with a gruesome tear, something that should never exist bursts out of his back. Oh my. Was it a spider?
I will leave no trace behind.
Hi, Leona. Good to see you. He's hiding. Someone get him. He's hiding. There you go. Thank you, Quincy.
Reloading.
Ninjutsu.
Kaboom. I'm just too strong. All right.
Even a trainee ninja thief can pull this off.
Nin. All right.
I'll show you the results of my training.
Are those tarot cards? I forgot about Fady. I forgot about her power.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
Hooray! Return to the Ark with Yukiko, Teddy, and Aegis. I'm sorry I couldn't get you masks. Huh? I noticed you've been looking at mine for a while. Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. I just thought it looked kind of cool. Is that so? Then if today's mission is a success, I'll accept you as a temporary member of the Thieves of Justice. Me too. Might want a cool mask too. We're gonna need like a gigantic one for you, buddy. But like, you know what? Let the bear have a mask. Certainly. Does that include me? You'd bet. You get a mask. Of course. Why? You don't like it? What do the Thieves of Justice do? Naturally, we carry out Phantom Thief missions in the name of justice. After all, that's who we are. Phantom Thieves who fight for justice? Well, I guess there are people like Robin Hood. Okay, I get it. Soon we arrive at the rooftop of the building where we meet the Phantom Thieves yesterday. This is where we almost caught them. Do you think they'll come back? Just as Quincy said yesterday, the routes across the rooftops are limited, and Phantom Thieves and criminals always return to the scene of the crime, without fail. That's right, there was a scene like that in the movie Chie and I watched together, you know, like the bathhouse scene in 31 Jump Street. What kind of movies have you been watching? I heard that from Yosuke. It's one of those everyone knows things, right? Now I'm very curious. Well, if you'd like, I can tell you more about the Phantom Thieves. Come on, tell me. Don't encourage her. Just then. Now, yeah, we're gonna shut Miranda up just in case. Two shadows land on the rooftop next to ours. You guys again? They're here. An ambush? You guys really want to catch us, huh? But we haven't done anything to get us arrested. It's not like we've done anything wrong. There's something I'd like to ask you. Where have you come from? We don't have to answer that, or... He's right! They're under no obligation to answer us! They have the right to remain silent! Couldn't we, like, have just given Miranda, like, a coloring book? Or, like, Miranda, look over there! You need to watch that corner very closely and don't look or listen to anything we're saying. Oh, God, you're killing me, girl! God. The Phantom Thief in the metal mask looks at the cat-like figure. I didn't use my ability this time. Mona, maybe we should try talking to them. They don't look like enemies. We might be able to get some information from them. Fine. But if I think we're in danger, I'm finding us an escape route. All right, I agree. Thanks to Miranda, it seems we've proven we mean no harm. Yeah, she's too stupid to actually be a threat. Good job, Miranda. Pat, pat, pat. You know what? You know what? In the end, she's the one who got them. She's the one who convinced them. So good job, Miranda. Really? Thank you. The Phantom Thief in the metal mask turns to face me. Can we talk for a minute? We don't want to hurt you. All right. It looks like we both need information. Let's head somewhere else first. There's a cafe that's been helping us out, so... Just then, she's been hanging out with Aid. She's been hanging out with Made for You. Just then, a dark shape shimmers into view between the two Phantom Thieves, as though silently observing them. In the next instant, it lunges at the two as they stand locked in their standoff. Watch out! Sakuya! Kintoki Doji! As Yukiko and Teddy call out, fire and ice burst forth, freezing and burning the charging shadow. With an eerie shriek, that was an eerie shriek apparently, the shadow dissipates into nothing. Wow. The fire pillars and chunks of ice appeared, and they were launched in the shadow. I recall explaining personas to you just a little while ago. Why does this surprise you? I never imagined it would look like this. It's like magic. Turns out we're not the only ones who are surprised. But in a good way, right? Personas? These guys are persona users too? Silence falls over the area. Commander, I thought you said you were going somewhere else. Why has everyone gone quiet? They were just about to tell you about the cafe that's been helping them out. Right. Let's go. Let's go.
I will leave no trace behind.
I'm waiting for nightfall.
Gotta know. Do I have to? I hope I don't have to go to the doctor about this. It's better, but like, still feels a little like that's perfectly fine. Just like that. That motion still hurts a little bit. I'll keep working on it. It's healing.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
This is a quick chat part 1, but that's fine. After calling a temporary truce with the mysterious Phantom Thieves, we agree to talk things over at their hideout. When we arrive, of course, it could have only been, and there is only one person it could have been. This music. Yeah. Hi, Aid. Great to see you. Looking forward to the Coin Rush event in October. Oh, dang. I'm not going to be able to enjoy that with you guys, I don't think. Maybe. We'll see. I'm sorry, Master. We're about to close. Oh. Do you know Miss Queen, Master? Huh? My queen! Aid is there to greet us. You two know each other. Yes, Miss Queen. This is my master. Master? I just saw her eyes bulge out from behind the mask. You're like, what the fuck? She means like between like as a maid. She's a maid. She's just doing her job. I swear. Wait. I think she's getting the wrong idea. Are you like a regular at the maid cafe or something? Maid cafe? I never heard of that before. But it looks like such a fun place. I'm getting all warm and fuzzy. Teddy, you found a newfound thing you wanna go sometime? Allow me to explain. 5 hours later, a short while later, after we settle into our seats inside the cafe, Aid brings us our drinks and fills us in. Not long ago, the two of them came by while I was closing the cafe for the day. They seemed to be going through something, so I invited them to stay in the guest rooms attached to the cafe for the time being. I still haven't heard the full story, though. How come? Aid looks at the two of them and smiles gently. I thought they'd tell me when the time was right, and I understand what it's like to have something you'd rather not talk about. Yeah. I didn't realize. The girl called Queen bows her head. The girl referred to as Queen. Allow me to explain 5 hours later, and that's the short version. Imagine if I had to explain all 46 chapters of the main story so far to these people. Thank you for taking us in, even though we couldn't tell you so much. You're very welcome. Aid gives a polite bow. Aid's a good one. I'll be on my way then. Please do carry on. All right, I'll explain everything later. Wow, she seems so warm and kind. Yeah, Aid's a good bean. Well then, the girl looks at me. Allow me to introduce myself. Nice to meet you. You can call me Queen. Yo, let's go! Hi, Mark. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm having a blast of this. Hi, Mark. Great to see you. Happy Thirst Day. 19 boats. Long version on Patreon. The extended edition of all 46 chapters of the main story quest can be live on my Patreon. Welcome in, Mark. Good to see you. I peeked in a little bit at your DJ thing, I think a day or so ago. Sounded like you were doing all right. Glad to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're playing the new collab. I'm having too much fun. I'm nerding out over every little detail they've hit. Oh, hi, Mark. Nice to meet you. You can call me Queen. My Queen! Sorry, reflex. Like I've said it before. You know how like Frosty, Mark will know this. You know how like Frosty likes to play Spyro and like needs to play Spyro like every month. Like, guys, I was like, guys, can I play Persona 5? I don't think I want to play Persona 5 again. Oh, you're very welcome, Mark. It's like I feel like I'm gonna have to want to play Persona 5 again, but I gotta hold out because Persona 4 is coming out next year, and I'm definitely streaming that. I haven't played Persona 4 before, but anyway, the point is, like, I've given Persona 5 about 400 to 500 hours of my life, and 2 of those runs, I dated Queen. So like, every time I see her, like, my Queen. Anyway, I was thinking this earlier too. That's an unusual name. Persona 5 is such an addiction. I can't wait for it. I'm so happy that the P6 we now have confirmation that there's a P6. I know it's probably going to take another year or so for it to like get finalized and all that stuff, but I'm so glad that they at least let us know, like, hey guys, we've been working on P6. Don't worry. I'm so happy. It's, you know, it's like, it's only like a 30-second like clip. It's not even 30 seconds. It's probably even less, but like, I wonder what they're gonna do with it, because it looks like the graveyard, the neon green stuff is like, they could do a lot of things. I'm guessing they're going to like maybe they're going to like a haunted mansion approach. I don't know, but I'll let them cook. Like, Atlas hasn't disappointed me before. I'm looking forward to see what they do. It's good I don't know about all these. I've been offended 3 times that MERC knows more. What, with Nikke or Persona? Like, which one? Which one, Lauren? Nikke, Persona 3, Persona 4, Persona 5? I don't know anything about Persona 4, but I will. I'm definitely going to stream that when I get a chance, when it comes out. The remake comes out. Anyway, both? Okay, just checking. All right. I was thinking this earlier, too. That's an unusual name. It's a code name. We got to protect our identities. I'm Mona. I'm MERC. It's nice to meet you. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but you don't seem like a bad person. I'm glad you think that way. I am Phantom. These are my fellow Phantom Thieves, Quincy and Miranda. Phantom looks at Yukiko, Teddy, and Aegis. It seems they're in a similar predicament to yours. I'm Yukiko Amagi. Please call me Yukiko. I've been These bear puns are getting me. Are it even puns? I've been deliberating, and I'd love it if you called me Teddy. You may call me Aegis. Phantom, Quincy, Miranda, Yukiko, Teddy, and Aegis. It's nice to meet you all. Glad to meet ya. Queen sits down on the sofa. You said you had something to ask me? Yeah. I sit across from her, take a sip of my coffee. Were you guys summoned? I mean, you suddenly ended up here from another world, right? Queen takes a sip of her coffee. Yes, though I still can't quite believe it. You're telling me. The cat sitting next to Queen, who introduced himself as Mona, nods along and helps himself to the snacks Aid put out for us. A talking cat? Unbelievable! I'm not a cat! Look who's talking. You're pretty weird looking yourself. Yeah, acting like you're completely normal. Yeah, that's his pet peeve there. Teddy, gotta watch out. I feel another headache coming on. I'm sure you're surprised. He does look like a cat after all. Even back in our world, beings like Mona are pretty rare. I see. Anyway, the three of you are in a pretty much the same situation. And you all were summoned into this world, and as you'd put it, you're all persona users. I briefly explained D-Waves to the two of them. Okay, I get it. So basically, if we defeat that gatekeeper thing, we can go back to our world. Then there's only one thing we need to do. Take it down and go home. In theory, yeah. But first, we need to figure out exactly where it is. Right. So you don't know where it's hiding. Well, we've got to secure our route before we can reach the treasure ourselves. Yeah, you're right. Is there anything we can do to help pinpoint its location? We'd like to work together so we can get back to our own world. Thanks. There are a few things I'd like to ask. First, can you tell me about what happened when you were first summoned here? Where were you and what was going on around you? Queen sets her coffee cup down. We were summoned 3 days ago. I don't remember exactly what we were doing before that, but when I came to, Mona and I were in an alley between some buildings. Then, we were attacked by what almost seemed to be shadows. They looked like the thing that attacked us earlier. They weren't particularly strong, but there were more of them than I expected. I could take them down with my persona, but they were a little different from the shadows I know. They were like shadows, but not quite. I still don't know exactly what they are. Anyway, when we ran into you yesterday and today, we were out taking care of them. We figured there was a chance others like us had been summoned too, so we were investigating while we were at it. Hang on. As I listened to this story, something doesn't add up, so I cut in. Objection! You were summoned 3 days ago? Yeah, it was definitely 3 days ago. Phantom. When was that Phantom Thief video you showed me filmed? It was taken 8 days ago. Phantom Thief? You're saying there are more Phantom Thieves here beside us? Yeah. Before we met you, there'd been a sighting of a Phantom Thief. We were tracking them down when we ran into you. Back then, I just presumed one of you was the person in the video. So the video was already circulating before we were summoned. Can you show it to me? Here. Phantom plays the video. It's definitely a shadowy figure, but their build doesn't match ours. It's gotta be someone else. I see what you mean now. Right, so there's a third person involved. A third gunman, a third Phantom Thief. At this point, though, an 8th Phantom Thief.
Ninjutsu, commence battle.
You got it. Nin. I love all the little details from the UI changes to like the little hearts for the HP bars. It's pretty freaking cool.
I've got to scout for some new routes as well.
It's pretty neat. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm gonna pull. I hope I can pull Makoto later.
Never tread on the lion's tail.
Yep, that's Timmy. Good boy, Timmy. Good job, Timmy. Right, so there's a third person involved. So, D-Waves? Yeah. There were several occurrences not long ago. I've marked the locations here. He hands me a tablet displaying a map of the Ark. Right in the middle, downtown. 5 blue circles are marked in the heart of downtown with a 6 on the outskirts. Yes, we immediately dispatched nearby personnel, but they found no trace of it. Incidentally, there was a slight discrepancy in the timing of the D-Wave. Anderson points to a spot on the outskirts. That's the one we need to investigate. This one appeared a week ago. The rest all appeared 2 days ago. The first person was summoned a week ago. No, wait. You said you only heard about it yesterday, so I guess that would make it 8 days ago. That's right. One other person was summoned here by D-Waves, and they arrived before you did. So the Phantom Thief in this video is the person who got summoned? I'm not sure. If it isn't you guys, then we're basically back to square one with the investigation. After listening quietly for a while, Yukiko speaks up. However, Yukiko turns on the TV with the remote. Just then, a news report about recent cases of people falling unconscious comes on. According to what Leona-san told me, these incidents started about a week ago. Don't you think that's around the same time that person was summoned? It also appears to be connected to the location where the monster was sighted. You mean those things that look like shadows? Yes. From what I observed of the enemy Mona-san's group was fighting, it appears to differ from the shadows I'm familiar with. Its form and overall presence are similar, but there's something different about it. Yeah, I thought the same thing. They smelled different too. Commander, have you ever seen anything like a shadow in this world? I mean, something like that monster from before? Well, I mean, we fight raptures, but I'm like, was there, like, the minute she asked me, well, I mean, there's raptures, but like, have we fought something like that from the Nikke verse? Not particularly. Like, the only thing, it's too abstract. Like, the only thing that's like abstract would be like Sixo, which we defeated to a degree, but wasn't necessarily a shadow. And then dark matter, but then dark matter is not a enemy, it's more like a weapon. So yeah, like, no, I don't think so. Not really. Anyway, ad break's starting here soon, so I'm gonna call it Mark, Shizu, Lurvin, BB, anyone else who's here tonight. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the other side of the break. On YouTube side, we're just gonna chill for a little bit, enjoy the music and stuff. Hope everyone's having a good one. I'll see you on the other side of the break. Thank you. All right, I gotta look this up. What was I want to read this a little bit. What was Teddy's persona? What's up, Lurvin? What's up? No tea? I can get some tea if you want me to. Persona. Let's see here. Teddy. I want to see what Teddy. I got some if you need it. Is that right? This is some cool. Is that a horde? Is that a Hans? Megami Tensei. Kintoki Doji, I think is the one he said. Kintoki Doji. Yeah, Kintoki Doji. Now I gotta know who this is, because I'm sure it's another. It's all based in Japanese folklore. Hi, Copy. Welcome in. What's the story this time? How come we have a decently dressed character this time? First of all, I'm offended that you think. First of all the characters in this game are appropriately dressed. Thank you very much. Second of all, it's a collab, so the answer is D-Waves. D-Waves, like the aliens meme, but D-Waves. It's always that pesky gatekeeper. But we're dealing with P3, P4, P5, and it's great. I was looking up this thing from Teddy. So Kintaro is a folk hero from Japanese folklore. A child of superhuman strength, he was raised by a Yama-uba on Mount Asigara. He became friendly with the animals of the mountain, and later, after catching Shutendoji, the terror of the region around Mount Ore, he became a loyal follower of Minamoto no Yorimitsu under the name Sakata no Kintoki. He is a popular figure in bunraku and kabuki drama, and is accustomed to put up a Kintaro doll on Boys' Day. Oh, he's that Kintoki. Oh, I've seen this before. Okay. I didn't realize this was a folklore hero. For a minute, I thought, like, is this like a rendition of Son Goku, but like more Japanese coded? Nope, it's different, completely different. Cool. I learned something today. That's neat. That's neat. This is some Persona Club. I know those names and characters. You sure do, right, Copy? You can give me a dissertation right off the top of your dome. No need for notes or anything, right? I was just looking it up. But like, you know, we got like Palladium with Aegis, who's more Greek mythology, and then I guess Persona 4 is going to be more steeped in Japanese mythology. P5 is more like just famous characters, famous rogues of history, you know, like the Countess, like the Duchess, you know, Robin Hood, Zoro, you know, Goemon, Arson, a lot of good ones. Anyway. Looks like ad break's done, so thanks everybody for sticking through. Let's continue our mission. Let's continue part 1. Not at all. We fight something called raptures. They're a kind of mechanical life form. In that case, this is the first time they've appeared in this world. If they started appearing around the same time as us Persona users, they might be connected to us somehow. We may be able to defeat them with our personas. I've been wondering, what are these shadows like in your world? I understand they're your enemies, but what exactly are they? This might be a little complicated. Shadows are actually a lot like the persona I use. They're another version of yourself, in a way. Teddy and I both had parts of ourselves we've been unconsciously suppressing that turned into shadows. Is he directionally challenged? I forget that part of Rowan or Zoro. But the one they're speaking of is the famous bandit who was like a liberator for the people of Mexico. I think that was during like the 1800s, historically. Anyway, but instead of rejecting them, we accepted them, and they became personas. They're a little different from the shadow-like things in this world, though. Looks like the shadows we know are a little different from the ones Kiko and the others know. Yeah, in our case, shadows are the rulers of palaces. They're beings born from the distorted desires of powerful individuals. They're not exactly another version of a person, but there are some similarities. My case is rather different. The shadows we fight appear during the Dark Hour, a space-time separate from one we normally inhabit. They are extremely dangerous beings that devour the human mind. They do appear to share some similarities with the shadow-like beings in this world. Even though you're all persona users, your personas work differently. Well, it's bugging me, but I don't think we need to worry about that right now. The real problem is those shadow-like beings in this world. Right. If they're attacking people, you have to stop them no matter what. Maybe the D-Wave changed them? That's definitely possible. Persona games are on sale? Sweet, pick them up. Buy Persona, they're fun. They're great RPGs. Not an ad. Just my dumb fanboy ass recommending them to people. Then why don't we call them D-Shadows to differentiate them? Good point. If they're all different from the shadows we know, we should probably call them something else. But they're still shadows. If they're still shadows, only personas can defeat them. We may have to be on the front lines. If the D-Waves have changed them, that might not be true anymore. We have to fight them first, analyze the battle data, and come up with a strategy. That sounds good. Can we pause for a second? While we're waiting, while we're talking, Queen's absent-mindedly lines up 4 sugar cubes in a row. Before we go looking for the gatekeeper, it feels like there are too many issues tangled together. Let me sort out exactly what's happening first. Be my guest. You're gonna use sugar cubes for that? First, the 5 of us were summoned here to the Ark 3 days ago. 5 days before that, someone else was summoned. That brings the total number of people summoned to the Ark to 6. Since that person isn't any of us, they're most likely the remaining Phantom Thief. Creature collector vibes from Persona games, which is not necessarily my cup of tea. It's very, very optional, I would say. Like, it's more like Pokemon in the sense that, like, once you have like a good team, you don't really need to do much. You can just blaze through. But the way the game Persona works is that, like, each different palace or each different level helps you get stronger because you take your old stuff and recycle it into new stuff. So your old personas become steps in the chain to build up new personas. Nothing is optional. Okay, listen. I will say this with full authority that I don't have, but as someone who's played Persona several times, do not complete these games. You will save yourself thousands upon thousands of hours, especially Persona 5. Persona 5, if you wanted to get 100% platinum that game, that's going to take you 500 plus hours. So please, for your sanity, do not do that to yourself. Please, I highly recommend not doing that. Where was I doing? Right here. Altogether, that's 4 incidents that have occurred since the D-Waves began, with the D-Shadows being the most recent. That's very easy to understand. That's right. You're very smart, she is. Naturally, Queen's the strategist of the Phantom Thieves. Strategist? I ought to reconsider recruiting one for the Thieves of Justice as well. Aegis, who has been listening to the discussion, speaks up. From my perspective, the third and fourth incidents, the loss of consciousness cases, and the D-shadows are highly likely to be connected. Come on, MERC. That's only 20 days of straight play and easy. Oh yeah, you know, I'll just use all of my PTO and skip sleep and meals and hygiene, and we can do that. Easy. 40 hours in side quests and 50. Why would you do that to yourself, Copy? Dude, like, we're gonna need to have it, like, Copy. I'm just flabbergasted. Someone would put themselves through that much for Final Fantasy 15. Anyway. Wow. The loss of consciousness and are likely to be connected. Aegis places the third sugar cube on top of the fourth. Cube tower. Because I like hanging out with the bro squad. Listen, if you're having great, listen. That's one thing about video games. Like, there's something out there for everyone. If you're enjoying it, more power to you. I'm not here to say, why are you playing the game? Like, one of my favorite channels that I watch, they play like the most cursed garbage I can think of, and I'm like, yeah, go for it. If you're having fun, go for it. I don't want to play this shit. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Like, seriously, like, you know, like, just enjoy it, right? That's the main thing with video games. Video games are meant, and I know this is kind of controversial, they're meant to be fun. So if you're having fun with it, you know, who cares, right? Exactly. The shadows I fought attacked. If I want to waste 350 hours of my life playing Persona 5 multiple times, that's my decision to make, because I enjoy it. The shadows I fought attacked people, and those they attacked became completely listless. The loss of consciousness cases are very similar. That leads me to believe the people who lost consciousness may have been attacked by these shadows. Yukiko points to the first sugar cube. I can't stop thinking about the first person who was summoned here. They could be one of us. But I also wonder if they might be connected to the D shadow, or even another Phantom Thief. It might be worth looking for them while we take on the D shadows. If it's a Persona user you know, they'll probably want to join us as soon as they can. I think we got everything sorted out. I finished my now cold coffee. To protect the Ark, I need to find the source of the D waves and defeat the Gatekeeper. According to how long the big, yeah, it takes a long time. And I like Persona 5 Royal for the quality of life. Quality has a lot of quality left. Also has a lot of extra content. You like when I say Persona? I mean, that's how you have to do it. You gotta say it with your chest, you know? You gotta do it. That's just how it goes. It might be hard to believe, and that's the only way for you to get back to your own world. I like Royal, but again, I might be on the minority side of this. I don't like the extra dungeon. I don't feel like the extra... I feel like it was great that they gave us a little bit more content with like the extra dungeon and the extra final boss and everything. And I liked all the cutesy things you can do with, like, you know, the extra dates and stuff. I personally feel like the original story, the original ending was stronger. So, like, that's just my personal take on it. I feel like the original was a lot stronger in that sense, right? It could also be like I didn't have as much of a personal attachment to the optional content because it came out like a couple years after I beat the original Persona. But for me personally, it was like I'm not feeling the connection here. Like, I feel like this was very much not needed. It didn't enhance the story for me personally, comparatively. I feel like the absence of I feel like sometimes, like with writing and stuff, the absence of things can also enhance what's there. If you know, and hopefully that makes sense, right? Like, you don't have to go over every single little minute detail because you're like, oh, this will make it authentic. People appreciate it. Like, well, no, like leaving some things to the imagination and stuff, right? Before I get to Persona games, I have a date with Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars is great game. I loved the original game. I loved the Wrath of the Watchmaker. Wrath of the Watchmaker was the opposite. I feel like I have the opposite feelings with that compared to Persona 5 Royal's optional content, because that optional content doesn't outlive its welcome. It's like an extra 8 hours on top of what you can already do, so it's great. Chained Echoes, I need to give Chained Echoes another chance. I didn't like the combat system very well. I thought it was unique. I wasn't entirely in love with it. I might be able to give it another shake, but like at the time I was like, I'm not really that invested in the The battle system, I don't particularly care for in that one, but we'll see. Anyway, I trust you, Commander. If we're both trying to take down the Gatekeeper, there's no reason we can work together. Cut to like, we formed an agreement, that then cut, screen fades, I am thou, thou art I, thou has acquired a new vow. Mona takes my out. Oh, here it comes! Please tell me they did that. I am thou, thou art I. Thou has acquired a new vow. With the wings of the magician card. Looking forward to working with you, Mona, Queen. You got a deal. Likewise, we still have a lot to learn in this world. I shake hands with Queen, too. So, when should we start? Like I said, we're not familiar with this world, so we'd like you to take the lead. Just like when we were looking for you guys, I pull out the tablet Anderson gave me. Let's start by asking around.
Enemy sighted!
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're rushing, even with the quality of life stuff with Persona 5 Royal, I still feel like it takes you a good 90 hours minimum. And that's assuming you know what you're doing and you don't grind or do all the side content. And there's a lot of additional content, like bonus games and stuff, which I didn't really need to do. It's nice that it's there, but I didn't really feel I need for that.
Anything else I can do to help the thieves?
You're doing great, Quincy. We arrive at the farthest location Deputy Chief Anderson gave us, where the first D-Wave appeared, but there's nobody here. Figures. It's been 5 whole days. Teddy, think you can find them? Sorry, Yuki-chan. This is too much for a little bear like me. Little. That girl's some backbone, literally. Well, that's one of the benefits of being a Nikke, I suppose. No back problems. Everything here smells completely unfamiliar. This is very hard. The sound of footsteps draw us closer. Find anything? No, it's just a back alley covered in spider webs. I don't see any D-shadows. Well, that can't be helped. We'll have to check the security footage from the surrounding area. Ah, it's a monster! Hmm? I heard a scream. It's that away. Stay back. We follow the screams into a back alley. As we round the corner, we find a black shape, a D-shadow, attacking a man. Phantom, Miranda! After getting shot, the D-shadow reels as if in pain. It's working! Your attacks are getting through! Why does it look like just basically a dark matter man? I guess that makes sense for a shadow. Still. Woohoo! Meanwhile, Quincy rushes forward to save the man. The D-shadow appears to be taking damage from the Nikke's attacks. In that case, I'll join in. Aegis fires the weapon in her hand. How's the P3 reload? So, P5 is still my favorite Persona, but P3 is amazing. What I like about it is that the themes for both games are different. Not just like in a UX experience, but like P5 is more about rebellion, striking out against unfair systems. P3 is about basically the concept of memento mori, living each moment like it's your last. I like the concept about P3 a lot. Characters are great. They definitely borrowed from what they learned with P5 for UX and stuff. The only thing I would say as a criticism is that P3 definitely feels its age. Like, my criticism for P3 is that P3 Reload definitely feels like a game from 2002, where like a lot of those games are like, the environments were not that varied, and you basically only have the one like quote unquote palace, which is tartar sauce, and you just climb 200 floors of the tower bit by bit, right? So like it doesn't do a lot to differentiate like the dungeons or anything like that. It's very much like a 2000 2004 game. Hi, Pa. Good to see you. Your sub ran out. Oh, I'm sorry, but it's great to see you. All the same, I'm glad you're back. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well. I was on vacation. Oh, really? Where'd you go? Did you have a good one? I hope you had a nice vacation. Do anything fun? Eat some food? Was this more like a vacation for like family? Was this a funcation? Staycation? Hope you had a good one either way. Aegis fires the weapon in her hand. Phantom and Miranda finish reloading, and Quincy joins them. Went to my extended family, like grandparents. Ooh, fun. Anywhere in particular? Like US, outside US, outside the world, or the United States? The MERC vacation survey. Won't say. That's fair. I won't mean to press for details. I was just more like curious, but I understand. Hopefully you had a good time, Paul. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Moments later, the D shadow collapses and dissipates. Yukiko checks in on the civilian. Are you okay? Talk about timing. It popped out the moment you said that. Commander. Yeah? Just to confirm, it's not legal to fire guns in the middle of the city here, right? Okay, that impression. They said that in the last cutscene copy. They did that to differentiate it from shadows from their world, basically. So D-Wave plus shadows mashed together, D-shadows. A siren draws closer. Of course not. The ACPU is here. You guys get out of here. I'll take care of it. I'll leave it to you. Gonna have to talk off to Polly. When Polly arrives on the scene, I explain that I'm on a secret mission. And even contact Deputy Commander Anderson. I barely managed to smooth things over after our shootout in broad daylight in the middle of the Ark. Well, thanks, Copy. A short while later, I rejoined the group. Instructor, over here. Did everything work out? It wasn't easy, but yes. Commander, are you someone really important? You got everything sorted out so quickly. I don't mean to brag, but you're looking at the first human in 100 years to reclaim a part of the surface for humanity. Kind of a big deal around here. I knew it. You call yourself a commander, but you're really the one calling all the shots. You go around ordering everyone, wait on me, Bear Lease. Bear Lease? Is that like please, but with bear attached to it? Teddy, I can't. The commander. This is bad. Yukiko won't stop laughing. That's a problem. Sorry, go on. Right, the commander's the one calling the shots. I wouldn't go that far. Well, for someone with that much power, he sure spends a lot of time getting his hands dirty. Somehow I feel like trouble would still find him, even if you put a do not disturb sign on his. I tried that already. They just ignored it. I put a do not disturb, like Commander's sleepy or Commander is like a quality time alone. They just ignore it. Some of them even crash through the window in like a dynamic entry. Like, I hear an arrival! Stuff like that. While you were away, we engaged in further battles with D-Shadows. Did anyone get hurt? Any victims? No. However, there is one matter of concern. What is it? There were 12 more battles. You didn't fire your guns again, did you? Fortunately, there was no need for that. They dealt with them all using their personas! Who's that? This is Phantom. She is the member of the librarian team in the Ark. Her job is, along with Arcana and Label, is to record and monitor all the archives for the Ark, basically. And she's the head librarian. She's also a Phantom Thief, but like totally a secret. Personas, Persona 4 reference. I don't know anything about the games. All right. Really? Yeah, it was like magic. Thanks. You guys really saved me. It's fine. They weren't that strong. I guess you guys are really used to fighting. If we weren't, you wouldn't have made a deal with us. Next time there's a battle, just watch us shine. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. For now, it would be best to return to the cafe. That's true. We should figure out what we're gonna do next. And I'm getting pretty hungry too. Is Phantom part of the P5 gotcha? No, she's not. P5 is part of Nikke. She is definitely giving, because of her mask and everything, she's giving off Joker vibes, who is the main protagonist of the game. But no, she's strictly Nikke. Oh, master. Huh? What's up? As soon as we reach the cafe, Aid comes running out. Are you all right? I heard there's been an accidental discharge in town today. Sorry. That was my bad. Oh, you meant the gunshots. Oh, yeah, they're fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Nothing happened. I'm relieved to hear that. In that case, would you mind coming over here for a moment? The rest of you as well. Is something the matter? It's nothing, really. I prepared a little gift for you. Aid Curry. Wait, isn't this the building where you're letting us stay? Yes, and? Aid looks at Yukiko and Aegis. I prepared a few more rooms, so everyone may stay here. As no outsiders are permitted inside this building, I hope you and the other ladies will make yourselves at home, Commander. Ooh, like a hideout. Yeah, precisely. I imagine you'll need someone to hold your tactical meetings. Aid is such a godsend. Thanks as always, Aid. She's so good. The perfect maid. Think nothing of it. Yeah, they did great. And this is definitely P5, P3, P4 coded. I think this is P4 if I had to wager a guess, because this doesn't sound anything like from P4, P5, or P3. This sounds like P4 code to me. It's great. If there's anything else I can help you with, please don't hesitate to ask. I needn't even be related to everyday matters. I'd be just as happy to assist with intelligence work or infiltration. But when you need to put on the bunny suit for that, Aid, you've really thought of everything. Aid, you might actually have what it takes to be a Phantom Thief. Phantom Thief Aid now. Now I'm thinking about her in like Phantom's uniform. Like, I could see that. But then again, like when she's doing the secret agent work, she's doing she's in the bunny outfit. Am I gonna get the P4 remake? I am. I haven't played P4, but I definitely want to. I've heard from like other people who are Persona fans, like the Persona community, the consensus usually is like P4 is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. But I want to give it a shot myself, see what I think of it. People are like, it's okay. A Phantom Thief? Aid looks at me as if asking for help. He more like an agent than a Phantom Thief. Hi, Def! Welcome in, welcome in. An agent? It's nothing at all, Mr. Mona. Instructor, check this out. Just then, Quincy walks over and hands me her phone. The news is playing. Breaking news. We've obtained the first footage of the monster, and we're bringing it to you exclusively. As you can see, the monster appears as a shapeless black mass, almost like a shadow. My apologies. We've just received another breaking update. Reports of monster sightings are pouring in from across the Ark. And we are also hearing that an increasing number of unconscious citizens are being found throughout the Ark. Well, that's not good. You have to do something. There wasn't anything in our deal about D-shadows or people losing consciousness, but... Right, we can't just sit back and watch. We'll help you with this too. Yeah, we can't just sit back and do nothing either. I think Leona-san was worried about this too. Teddy, are you with us? Of course. They gave us a place to stay and kept our bellies full. It's time we repaid the favor. I am a weapon created to eliminate shadows. Even if I am in another world, and even if these are merely beings similar to shadows, that does not change my purpose. I will help resolve this incident. Thanks, everybody. Let's get going. Private room has been prepared for the guests. I guess I'll take a look real quick. Private room. Where would that be? Oh, is that the is it at the is it here? If I vent, are they gonna be over here? Yeah, seems like it. Mini game. Oh god, there's a mini game. I'm gonna have to try them. This is P3 coded. Thanks for the boat, Pa. Appreciate it. You got 3 boats now. Welcome in. Thanks for the boat. All right, let's keep going. MERC, I'm dying. Arc Systems accepted me in their freaking creator problem. Arc Systems? like Arc system works? That's amazing, Copy. Congratulations. Let's go, buddy. Yay. That's amazing. Arc system? Damn. That's awesome. Congratulations, Copy. Wonderful, wonderful, wunderbar. Congratulations. That's amazing news. You'll have to let us know how it goes. I'm sure there'll be some like NDAs or something like that, but please. I mean, I play Guilty Gear and Grand Blue, maybe. I don't know if they'll accept me, but I can give it a shot. I feel like I'm too small bean, but I'll try it. And I play a lot of things too. Anyway, you know, it's not worth.
I'll make more efforts. Whoa, I'm filled with power.
Okay.
Secret technique, Ninja Overdrive.
That's such a cool one. And then
I'll snatch it in the blink of an eye. I'll take that.
not sure everything, but I know they had a US creator and they introduced the EU one. I don't know, yeah. I don't know. I'd probably have to go through the Japanese one.
Even a trainee ninja thief
For
can
like
pull
legal
this off.
purposes. I'd have to figure that out. And that one might be more strict, but we'll see. Several days later. We're back. We're back. Good work, everyone. Aid welcomes us back after our Phantom Thief missions. You stayed after work to wait for us? Well, thanks, Copy. I appreciate it. But still, congratulations, buddy. I'm really happy for you. Good job, Copy. Great job. Yo, it's that cat from that one streamer's picture I got for. Mona? Yeah. Tidying up took a little longer than expected today. I prepared some light refreshments for you, so please help yourself. I forgot to switch back on the backlighting, but okay, everything's good. Just double checking. I've prepared some light refreshments for you, so please help yourself. Thanks. As always, I'm so glad I get to enjoy your delicious cooking. She's the best. You're very welcome. She's the Sojiro for this. She's our Sojiro. Only like not a middle-aged old man and not smoking a cigarette or like, anyway. 8 steps a little closer. How are things coming along? We haven't really run into any major problems, but it never ends. Right? Those D-shadows? You can take down as many as you want, but they just keep coming. And it feels like the damage keeps getting worse. Their numbers are steadily increasing. We cannot hope to deal with them alone. The fact is, we cannot rely on our firearms in the heart of the Ark. The fact that we cannot freely use our firearms in the heart of the Ark puts us at a grave disadvantage. The central government is considering declaring a state of emergency, but with D waves involved, they probably won't. Even so, we're not going to give up. That said, it doesn't seem like anything useful turned up in the security footage. Yep, we went through everything and still came up empty. If they had a distinctive look like Teddy or Mona, that'd be one thing. But they're all just if they're just an ordinary person, there's no way to tell them apart. Still, the only lead we have right now is the first person who was summoned. Commander, didn't you say you had a plan? I had the Protocol Squad look into it for now. Protocol Squad? They're a squad that specializes in intelligence gathering. HTML is hard. It is, Paw. It sure is. I had to enable the sounds to be able to be played. That is a problem. I don't want to ruin it, but like, wait until you get into JavaScript and see how insane that is, but their squad enables intelligence gathering. I had them cross-reference the people in the security footage against everyone in the Ark. I believe that's Exia's team. And find anyone who isn't in our database. You can even do that? You really do know a lot of people. So you're checking everyone. It's a simple but reliable method. Brute force, some might say. Yeah, but if this doesn't get us anywhere, we have to come up with another plan. So for now, let's focus on keeping the D-shadows at bay. Just then. Huh? Mona and Teddy look up at the same time. Looks like you sensed it too. If I sub with Prime, will I be a founder? I don't know, Paw. I guess because there's a limited number of a limited number of subs for that. I would guess, like, I know, like, Shizu's a founder. Cass, Van. Founder, subscriber 1 month. Founder. I guess that, I guess there's a couple founder slots still left. I'll have to look that up. I know that a couple of our boatmates have the founder badge. But I don't know how many. I don't know. I honestly don't know how that founder badge works. Is it a certain time period when you start becoming an affiliate, or is it like a certain number of, like, the first X number of subscribers you get? Anyway, I think I picked up on something. It's a number. Okay, that makes sense. What's going on? I just got a bad feeling. Anyone besides me and Teddy pick up on it? Seeing us all shake our heads, Mona holds out a hand. Let me see the map. Here. Mona takes the tablet and checks the map. Let's just see. If we're here, then it should be around here. Mona points to a spot on the map. Somewhere on the outskirts of the Ark. I think it's coming from that way. What's around here? Queen looks at the map. Isn't that the place with the tall partition? I saw it once before. The Outer Rim. It's called the Outer Rim. A sense of foreboding suddenly washes over me. Let's head over there first. I'll explain on the way. All right, to the Outer Rim we go. But first we kill this boss. Hi, Sinister. Bye, Sinister.
Reloading.
I said bye, Sinister. Rude.
We won! We actually won!
Good day, idiot. All right. A short while later, we arrive at the Outer Rim partition. And then... what's all this? Spider webs. Spider webs? Yeah, they seem a bit... The Outer Rim partition is covered in what looks like spider webs. Oh no. Hi, Soup! Those aren't ordinary spider webs. They're huge, and the strands are thick enough to see. Is this P5 and P4 and P3? I'm getting that same feeling I told you about. It's coming from here. Everyone step back for a sec. Once everyone has backed away, I nod to Phantom, Miranda, and Quincy. I think Nikke is gonna be just fine, Soup. I think Nikke is gonna be fine. And we got new main story quests. I'm so fucking excited to do chapter 47 and 48. We'll start with 47 next week, maybe. Ah! The webs are largely damaged by the barrage, but... before the Nikkes can even finish reloading, they regenerate and return to the original state. I know, I've heard of the curse, but again, I feel like if any game's gonna hold up to that, it's probably gonna be Nikke. I think Nikke's got a strong enough support system where it'll be just fine. That startled me. Oh, sorry, I should have warned you. I'm sorry, I'm still not used to the sound of gunfire, but since we're fighting together, I'll do my best to get used to it. I'll help too. Queen takes a step closer. Commander, would it be alright if I borrowed a gun next time too? Of course, it's... I start to answer, then I stop myself. Wait, Queen, you're not a soldier, right? I'm not sure I should give a gun to a civilian who's never used one before. Actually, I normally carry a gun with me. It's a model gun, which means I can't use it as a weapon in this world, so I've just been keeping it stored away. What do you mean? In our battles, model guns work just like real guns. Right, so we try to handle them as if they're real guns. Still... a real gun is a lot more dangerous than a model one. Besides, you can fight just fine with your persona! That's true, but if I could use a gun, it'd be easier to coordinate with the Nikkes. Yeah, I feel the same way. If only I could have fought alongside them without hesitating. What's the big deal? They might not technically be soldiers, but from what I've seen lately, they know their way around a fight. And if they don't, I'll teach them. No, if we're gonna do this, we're going to do it right. Do it right? Training and practice. More specifically, the mindset you need when handling a gun, I suppose. Anyway, I know someone who'd be a good fit. I'll go back and set up something up. So it's training then? Thanks, Commander. I'll do my best. Who do I have in mind for this? I'm wondering. Now I'm thinking about this. Who would Commander ask to teach gun safety to? Could be Rappy. Could be, another one could be Polly. But I don't think we can get Polly, and Rappy would be probably pretty good. Ingrid. I'm thinking like, or the Armory Girls. Absolute might be able to help us out. Any Noble Games got murdered? Hi, Ashby. Welcome in. Thanks about 49. So it's training then. Thanks, Commander. I'll do my best. All right. Then I'll give it everything I got. Just make sure you teach me the differences between a model gun and the real thing. Thanks for the stretch and care package copy. I'll go get some water here in a minute. I'll do my very best too. You can thank me later. It won't be easy. You're being such a big meanie, Commander, but I know you'd never threaten anyone like that. I believe learning the Nikke's combat techniques would be highly effective. If you would introduce me to them, I would like to undergo the training as well. Well, when in Rome, right? I'm looking forward to the training. I'm counting on you too, Quincy. I don't really need any training, though. Well, of course. You're an excellent shot. Well, this is a pleasant atmosphere. Who is it? Is this number 6? There he is. Oh, it's him. All right. Long time no see. You! Judging by your reaction, I take it you recognize me. Even in this form, you're the one behind this? You could say that. Someone, or rather, something, gave me another chance. The man raises his hand, and the spider webs that cover the position even more densely. Remarkable, isn't it? This is my new power. Is that Two-Face? I think it's meant to convey him a little bit like that. The man points at me, and the surrounding spiderwebs come hurtling towards me like harpoons. Welcome back, Paw. Your Honor! Oh, what's this? An attack from Queen's persona instantly wipes out the advancing spiders. Spiderwebs are known to melt under nuclear fusion, for sure. For now, I'll fight the way I always have. Commander, your orders. Yeah, go ahead. I slowly lower myself and back away. Hiding behind your girls, are we? I seems I overestimated you. Another strand of webbing flies straight at me. If I want to take down a villain, I've got to team up with my comrades. Quincy! Here we go. This is the guy that this is the guy we thwarted in a couple events. We thwarted him at Coin Rush, and we thwarted his plan at the Maid Cafe with Velvet and stuff. Phantom and Miranda lay down suppressive fire as Queen and the others summoned their personas to keep him occupied. Meanwhile, Quincy helps me retreat. A villain. The man comes to a stop and looks down at his twisted hands. A villain, you say? He suddenly stopped. What do you suggest we do, Monsieur? Hold your fire. Stay alert and keep your distance. Understood. Got it. Even as we back away, the man keeps staring down at his hands. Very well. I'll play the part of the villain. Thick strands of web descend from above as his body begins to rise. So you're running away? You could say that for now. If we fought right now, the odds wouldn't be in my favor. Your Nikkes are one thing, but those individuals with their unusual powers are simply too unpredictable. As you know, I tend to be rather cautious. I glance over to see that the rest of the group has already summoned their personas and taken up battle positions. I'll give you 2 weeks. 2 weeks? That's how long it'll take for my webs to spread across the entire arc. Life has a way of turning things around, doesn't it? I once resented you, but now I'm quite grateful. It's thanks to you I gained this power. Consider this my way of repaying the favor. Well then, I'll see you again in 2 weeks. The man gives a theatrical bow. Until then, I hope you enjoy your time with my shadows in my arc. With that, he vanishes along with the spider webs hanging in midair. Well, that went well. What the heck was that? That big grin of his really creeped me out. I imagine so, yeah. Yeah, he had some weird powers, but he didn't seem like a persona user. Yeah, if anything, he seemed more like a shadow? I slowly approached the partition. The grotesquely writhing webs seem much tougher and denser than before. Do you think he was the first person summoned? No, I don't think so. He was an Ark resident from the start. Though it does seem like the D-waves have affected him somehow. I don't know what happened between you and him. Queen flexes her hands, her expression grim. But it seems like he's the one behind all this. I'll have to start by making a report. I look up at the partition covered in spider webs. I can't just let this slide anymore. Understood. As I turn away, I think I hear the man's laughter coming from the other side of the partition. Persona on front line, to be continued. All right. And with that, we finish chapter 1, or part 1 of the story. Cool. Awesome.
Never tread on the lion's tail.
Indeed. That sucks for them. Persona? Like the game? I know, right? All right, let me go and let me get the water, and then let's play some mini games and do some other stuff. I got some other stuff I can do. Also, we need to get. Oh, well, we need to get that, but we need to play the mini game. We need to see if we can get Makoto. I'll be right back. We'll run the ad break a teensy bit early. I'm gonna get up, get some water for the hydrate that I owe Copy. I would play some mini game and do some pulls. I think, at least one. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Paw, Copy, Soup, Def, Atchvi, Copy, Mark, Lurvin, Cheesy, if you're still here, I hope you are. Okay, I'll see you guys on the other side of the ad break. You too as well, YouTube. I hope you guys are having a fun time over there in YouTube land. I'll see you on the other side. Thanks. All right, let me go get some water. Let me go piss girl, do a bunch of stuff. No ads for you. Well, that's good. All right, I got some water. As you can see, clear, clean water. All right, I want to try the mini game when we get back from everything. But that was fun. I'm looking forward to this. People enjoying some curry. Is that? I've thought for a minute that little guy's supposed to be look like Joker, but he's not. Aid, I don't think he's supposed to put the mop in the wash like that. It could be wrong. Like, I don't want to tell the maid what to do. She knows far more than me. Soda's patrolling. Oh, Soda. You okay? Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Poor Mark. Poor Soda. Aww, poor baby. All right, I gotta try this mini game. Puzzle? If I subbed right now, what would you do? I would say thank you so much. I would be very excited to have a new subscriber. I would say thank you. You know, like a normal person. Anyways, welcome back from the break, everybody. I'm about to do a puzzle. This reminds me of a puzzle. Oh no. Oh no. Is it, if it's the crossword puzzle and and you gotta spell it with Phantom, I'm like, we're doomed. Thank you so much, Pa. Oh my goodness, you did. Why didn't it go through? Oh. Oh, asking you will receive, I guess. Pa, thank you so much for 2 months. Thank you for the resubscribe with a prime. Thank you for the Bezo money. That clip? That's from Kankore. And that is Kongo-san doing a somersault hug attack. That's Congo. She's great. Anyway, I just got money, I guess. Wait, yes, I'm waiting. I gotta do this puzzle game. I said, haha, but it's a good thing to you. Well, thank you. Haha, you just got money. Yep, you sure did. I might get a little bit of money for that, and I really appreciate it, Paul. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a sub. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Oh, so that's where this was. Phantom pulls something out of a dusty box. What's that? It's called... Phantom lifts up a game cartridge dramatically. Midnight Phantom Runner. Sounds kind of cool. Like a racing game? It's a simulation I had custom made a long time ago. I made it so the new Phantom Thieves could train in safety. I take the package. Are these drawings supposed to be the Thieves of Justice? The cartridge has drawings of what are clearly Phantom, Miranda, and Quincy. Indeed, this cartridge is truly one of a kind. I asked the creator to make a very difficult Phantom Thief simulator for the Thieves of Justice. Oh. I look over the game cartridge. So you're gonna make Yukiko, Teddy, and Aegis train with this? Precisely. We must soon go out and catch the Phantom Thieves who are disturbing the Ark's night. Here, I've got a manual. You should give the simulator a try too. It'll help if you're able to impart some of our know-how to the trainee. Phantom pulls out a piece of paper. Phantom Thief Simulator Manual. Yep. Never change Phantom. Maybe a verbal explanation would help more than a manual. You know what? Never mind. I'm the type who learns by doing, yeah. Oh, excellent idea. There's no better way to learn than trying for yourself. Thanks for the clip as well, Paul. Appreciate it. It's fairly simple simulation. It won't be too hard. Avoid any figures who are not Thieves of Justice members. Run through the Ark at night, collect coins. There are lots of helpful items, so be sure to put them to use. Oh, and eventually the ground you're on will begin to collapse, so you must move quickly. There's a time limit? Yes, but it has to do with the in-game lore. You see, in the simulated Ark, there are all sorts of dark forces scheming behind the scenes. Yes, you know, the simulated Ark. Like, this isn't what happens in the Ark in real life. I listened to the Phantom's lore dump and prepare to play the simulation. Oh my. Oh, I like this. Ooh, this is sexy. Ooh. Ooh. In minigame, you experience the Phantom, your HP resist, you come into contact with narratives collapse. Your HP drains over time, takes a heavy hit whenever you run into enemies. Choose your favorite character, avoid enemies, collapse areas, and collect items to run as far as you can. You can change directions by swiping or using WASD. So it's like, it looks like Pac-Man characters and personas. All right. So this is like Pac-Man persona. So we should play Yukiko, Aegis, and Makoto are not allowed right now. So Konohana Sakuya. While she's with you, your HP will stop draining and you will not take damage from it. So invincibility. Stotpo. Is this the P4 music? It's pretty good. All right, here we go. Oh, I thought I could. Okay, I was about to say. The game didn't lie to me, did it? Calling card. I forgot. What was the button? End the game. Sorry, I need to end the game and try again. What was the button for using items? I skipped through that. Useful items appear. Treasure chests. Fire damage with unique unit. You can learn endpoints. Doesn't say anything about how to use them, so they're just automatically used. WASD or arrow keys. You made a website? Awesome, dude. So items are just used. Okay. And then on after a short count. So they're just automatically used. Okay, got it. Okay, I was confused. Let's try this again for real. Let's go for real this time. I did. I coded the cool stuff, but I don't know. You did great. Good job. I mean, even like learning that stuff is great. Oh shit. Oh, I see. But then how do I use her skill? Oh, I just killed I think I just killed Quincy. Terrible shame that. You learn something, even if you copy something. It gets in your brain. How do I use this? I don't know how to use this. Oh, it's just automatic. Right, I forgot. I don't have to hit anything. It just works. Delta, sneaky Delta. Oh, Delta's on my tail. Ow. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, she's right on me! Need more power pills. I can't get hurt in this film. I feel like I need to move a little bit more. I feel like just being in the corner is eventually gonna kill me. There we go. So far, so good. Man, Delta's... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, Quincy. Easy, easy, easy. Whoa. Dang, Miranda got me. Is that aid? Oh, good job. He has a bomb. Never mind. 24 kilometers. 250. One more time. Let's do this one more time. Plus the music's pretty good. I feel like this is gonna be like something I would hear in P4. Oh, whoa, 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 Phantom, whoa. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, good timing on the persona. Too bad it's like ghosts where like I get extra points for blowing them up. Not that I want to. I mean, I like my girls. I don't want them hurt. But you know, I am going for those points, you know, like points are points. Phantom Thieves are Phantom Thieves, but points are points. How did that hit me? You know what? I'm not gonna, no, don't question it. You know, you're just that good. That's what happened, right? You're very good. and you know the Riz Master you showed. All right, so that's invincibility frames for like that was aid. That was aid. So now aid's showing up, and aid don't fool around, I imagine. Forgive me. Oh god, aid's guarding some treasure. So I'll go this way instead. She can't get me. Oh god, she's going after me. That worked in my favor quite well, I'd say. Ow. That hurt. Bunny right to my face. Oh no, hot bunny girl right in my face. How will I survive? You know, I best do it again, just to make sure. Just to make sure, like, I understand the impact of that, such attack, you know? You know, it's like with karate, you know? You gotta, like, take a hit to understand the impact and, like, how to better dodge it. So, like, I think I just need Aid to throw herself at me several more times. You know, just for science purposes. It's part of my training. Phantom Thieves training. But whatever. Doing pretty well, all things considered. All the bombs feel like they're a real godsend for this. All right, that went well, much better. Nice job, go me. That's fun. Definitely an interesting mini game. I think I like the ball one better. Training logs. Oh, these are the upgrade items. I use these to upgrade, right? Increased HP. Well, that feels necessary. All right, there you go. Done. That was fun. Hey, Makoto. My queen. I think I got everything. Well, no, not yet. Not yet. All right, finished out the day here. Got all the challenges. All right. Well, gentlemen and ladies and guys, gals, non-binary pals. I'd say after this, I've earned a treat, a reward. So I'm gonna go back home, home base. Let's see if we get a pull in or two. Shit, I forgot. I need to go use those. Come on, hi, Privity. God, she's cute. I love that I got her a treasure item. She's so cute.
Then please stay.
And then she rizzes
you.
Then she rizzes you up like that. Holy shit. That's unfair. I needed to use the shop. I forgot to hit the shop. I need to use these curry points. Oh, everybody's here hanging out. I can't get them all, but it should be enough for 10 pull with the 5 I have earlier. All right. Hi, Milk. All right, let's see. We got 15. I think I have 20 pulls. I think I have 20 pulls. Well, let's give it a shot. I want to try for that. Of course, Maxwell's still here, but I think Maxwell will go into the general pool. So let's focus on if we can get my queen. All right. See how it goes. Bro, why are all these characters girls that literally only purpose is to be attractive? Like, I mean, I think that's why they call it a gacha game. But then Makoto's attractive and she's just an RPG character. A bump to kiss, that one. All right. Do I have enough for one more? I think they'll let me pull again. Yes. 1,500. I'm trying to play this game, not scroll Tinder. I mean, true. All right. 3, 2, 1. Boo. 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 All right. Well, you win this round, Nikke. I'll try again later. My queen. I do have a social thing. Watch this get me the SSR. I swear to God, this if I get an SSR for this. 3, 2, 1. All right, good. Okay. At least I got screwed across the board. I'm not that bad. I'm not that upset. I'm not even upset. I'm just like, that sucks. Can't be helped. What are you bugging me about still? Emergency update. Okay. Thank you. All right. Well, with that in mind, hey Red, good to see you. So let's see. I'm looking forward to doing this next week. I want to see the news story. We'll talk about what happened. We'll recap what happened with 45 and 46 next week with that before we get into it. But I'm really looking forward to the next part of the story. I love the MSQ. I absolutely adore it. All right. Now, I guess we can just do a little bit of cooldown in the commander's room. We also got some brief encounters we can do.
Commencing operation.
Might as well. Brief encounters. Let's see, we only got 4 left. All right. Well, we'll start with Prika at the gym with athletic talent. Brief encounter. For the first time in a while, I head to the gym for a workout. That's me. That's totally me. And hello, Romani. Come on, just one more. Ugh. As soon as I step inside, I see Prika doing barbell squats. Not bad. I like barbell squats. I do them every now and then. That's a good exercise. While Romani coaches her through the workout. Nice. One more rep. That's it. Nice and slow. Prika sets the barbell down on the floor. Good. Well done. Phew. Hey guys. Long time no see, gym rat. Muse? Can I still be called a gym rat when I don't show up every now and then? Only show up on occasion. You work out at this gym? I didn't know that. I had no idea you work out here too. Oh, I used to go to a different gym, but I switched here recently because the facilities are better and I heard Romani's here. Her training's pretty famous across the Ark. Romani's training. Keeping up with it won't be easy. That's what makes it good. If anyone could keep up easily, what kind of workout would that be? That's what I like to hear. Oh, Romani's getting praised. I don't think Romani's bad. I definitely felt like she was the perfect person for that her event where she was rehabilitating a stubborn person. She had the right attitude to go about it. If your workout doesn't feel brutal enough to kill you, then you're not pushing hard enough. I feel like for me, I personally want to work out where I don't feel like dying, like I'm about to die. But that's just me. That's what impressed me most when I started training Prika. She never backs down or down. Prika is also stubborn as a mule. Makes me wonder why I didn't meet her sooner. But why are you training so hard, Prika? Working out helps my stage performance. I mean, obviously it helps with dancing. But even when I'm singing, I need to have complete control over my body. And if I want that kind of control, I need to keep my body sharp through training. Wanting to understand even the smallest muscle movements in detail. Honestly, impresses me every time I hear it. You've definitely got the right mindset for the Ark Music Festival. The Ark Muscle Festival? What's that? Wait, Prika, aren't you training for the Ark Muscle Festival? I'm gonna guess no is the answer here. Why are you two acting like that? You're not even entering the Ark Muscle Festival? You're still training this hard? I only work out because it helps my stage performance. That's how I've always been. Prika, you need to think this through. Someone with your talent shouldn't let it go to waste. You're right about that, right? And yet you're not training for the Ark Muscle Festival? Don't you think it's a bit of a waste? Not really. This won't do. Gym rat! Yeah? Help me convince her, would you? As for the former Ark Muscle Festival winner, you seriously can't just ignore talent. I won the Ark Muscle Festival? When was I supposed to be informed about this? I didn't even get a trophy. I didn't get an interview. I didn't get like a cover of a men's fitness magazine. No one tells me nothing anymore. She's a real diamond in the rough. It'd be great if she participated. Romani grabs Prika by the wrists. No escape. No escape for Prika. This body. Just look at this body. I'm looking. I mean, Prika's cute. First time I laid eyes on her, I'm like, oh, hi. I think you're my favorite. Hey, that tickles. She's a diamond in the rough, I'm telling you. Romani's hands slide up and down Prika's waist. Damn. You can practically see those muscles moving under the skin. I mean, she's wearing jeans, so kind of hard, though. Doesn't it get you excited just imagining what kind of physique she's going to develop? You're awfully excited about all this. Ever since I met you, nobody else has made my heart race quite like this. Romani wants this pretty badly, Prika. You sure you don't want to give it a shot? If competing would help my stage performance, I'd do it. But I doubt it would. Too much muscle would probably just get in the way of my dancing. Yeah, I see what you mean. Romani sits down at the machine next to Prika and starts her set with the weight cranked all the way up. Is she okay? She just gets like that when she's stressed or mad. It happens sometimes. Am I even gonna get a proper workout in today? She's honestly kind of scary to watch. In the end, it's only after Prika agrees to seriously consider entering the competition that Romani finally stops her blazing training session. Girl be a bit crazy. Oh, another one with Prika? Well, and Romani, I mean? We'll do that one next time. The case of the strange sounds at the police station. With our girl Laplace. After getting a call from Polly, I heard at the police station. Polly, recently, we've been getting a string of similar reports. People say they've been hearing strange noises all over the outpost. I heard it too. Someone was making that noise, but when I turned around to catch them, they'd already run off. Right, which is why we've been getting so many complaints. What kind of Nikke would go around making weird noises? I mean, siren, but that's not exactly weird. That's just how she talks. So you want me to help you catch the culprit? Yep, that's right. Help us figure out who it is. First, we'll need to read through the complaints. If anyone comes to mind, let us know. Miranda, go ahead and read them. While I was out shopping, I suddenly felt a chill. A shiver ran through my whole body. I turned around to see what it was, and that's when I heard a strange sound. I can't remember clearly, but there were so many people, and everything was echoing, so I can't be sure. But I think I heard someone mention help. Maybe someone was calling for help? Can you check if something dangerous is going on? Help? What could they be going on at the outpost that need help? There's more. Okay. It happened while I was taking a water break after a training session at the gym. Suddenly, a gust of wind blew outside. I heard someone laughing from somewhere. It sounded like, ha ha ha. It's scaring our members away, so please catch whoever's responsible as soon as possible. A Nikke who's asking for help and laughing. And finally, here's the latest complaint we received. Alright. I finished running the train for the day and was quietly singing to myself on my way home. Singing is a hobby of mine, hee. That's Diesel. Then out of nowhere, I heard a gust of wind followed by what sounded like a battle cry. I think they shouted something about power? Might be Neon. And Nikke crying for help, laughing, and shouting, power? Those are the complaints we've received about the strange noises. Do you have any guesses who it might be? Yeah. Whoa! I knew we could count on you, Commander. Tell us. We gotta go catch him right away. I'll have her come over. A little while later. Of course she can. You know, of course she's not gonna use the door. Like, what is she, a savage? What is she, a non-hero? Why would she not use the door? Funny. Funny. Laplace. All right. Pretty, you called? What's going on at the police station? What have you been up to lately, Laplace? Now that I've powered up, I've been searching even harder for people who need help. What do you think need help with, Birdie? Leave it to me, the strongest hero there is. Did you happen to go to the train station recently? I've been all over the outpost. Of course I've been to the train station. Have you been to the mall or the gym lately? Of course. Why do you ask? You weren't going around up the outpost yelling, were you? Heroes don't yell. Huh? Then I guess it wasn't Laplace after all. But everyone said they heard strange noises. Laplace, have you been running around yelling hero power? It's only natural for a hero to shout hero power. So, did you call out and ask if anyone needed help? That's right. That's the fastest way to find out where help is needed. I mean, she's not wrong, but still, girl. I think we have our culprit. You caught a villain? Where are they? There's no villain this time, but the culprit's you, Laplace. I'm not the culprit. I'm a hero. We've been getting a lot of complaints about you, Laplace the hero. Looks like everyone mistook you for a ghost, zipping around and yelling like that. Then what was I supposed to do? I was just out on patrol. I didn't think people would mistake me for a ghost. So you were out on patrol making sure there wasn't any danger? Yeah, I was just trying to help because I'm a hero. I think it's because you're running so fast while shouting. Let's try not to shout so loudly from now on, okay? What do you think, Commander? Yeah, that's fair. That's all? You could slow down a bit too. Got it. From now on, I'll tone down the hero power while I'm on patrol. Thanks for helping out today, Commander. I'm just glad we got it resolved. You're free to go, Commander. Laplace, please write a statement before you leave. Only me? What about Laplace? What do you mean? She broke a window getting in here. I need her to fill out a statement about the property damage. Miranda, please show her the way. Roger that. Laplace, follow me. Birdie. I leave the police station, leaving a crestfallen Laplace behind. Good. Godspeed, Laplace. All right, I think I'm gonna call it there. It's gonna be a little early, but it's fine. I wanna kind of wind down a little bit. But all right, so what do I think so far? I love the aesthetic. I love that they did everything really well with like all of like the UI and like they definitely got all of the P3, the P4 and P5 stuff done. Didn't see a lot of P3. Aegis is there, but there's not a lot of P3 shoutouts yet, except for the dorm and the, well, I guess, yeah, never mind. The map has a lot of P3 because it has the dorm and it has the tartar sauce. It has tartar sauce there, so I think it's got plenty of P3 references in there. Felt like it went a bit more fluidly and faster than I had hoped it would be. And I was kind of hoping for some voice acting as well. I mean, with a collab, I think with the collab, they wanted it to be successful. Having voice actors for everybody would have been better, but I also know that's expensive, and they just did a giant voice acting thing for, because the main story quests are also going to be voice acted, so we'll see what happens. But that being said, I like it. I was giddy. Just like all the little, being a Persona nerd, a little bit of Persona nerd, seeing all the details and like all the little things they got right with the UX and everything. I'm looking forward to seeing more of what happens. I'm guessing that the second part will be more so like a training arc for Makoto and Yukiko, and Aegis should be okay as well. But yeah, that'll be probably it. And then we fight Spider-Man, and then we beat Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man's dead, and Jonah Jameson is happy, and goes on to become, maybe I'm mixing my universes again, but then again, that's what D-Waves do. All right, so I think we'll put a nice little bow on today, but it was fun. I allowed another successful Thursday, except for the fact that I didn't get Makoto, but my luck's on a downtrend a little bit there, but it's okay. I'll try again. That gotcha skin is probably going to take my money as well, and that'll give me some tickets I can beat into Makoto and stuff. My queen. That Phantom skin's really good. I'm going to be going to sleep thinking about it. Should I get that? Because I'm really tempted. I like Phantom. Phantom is one of my favorite Nikkes for sure, so getting that skin is definitely on my radar, but it might not be a guarantee. All right, so to put a bow on everything, thanks everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone had a good time. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get the socials out for anyone who wants to come and join us on the boat when we're done, and on Blue Ski. So tomorrow we could return to court. We finally get to the actual true. Thanks for the boat, by the way, Cass, and welcome in. 98 boats. Tomorrow we return to court. We finally get to the actual true case 3. Recipe for turnabout. Thanks for Shizu, thank you for being here, and thanks for being here, Cass. I'm really glad you made it in time. So tomorrow we return to court. We're going to probably do a little bit. I'm gonna double check a something with Wool, because I think Wool will want to do something. Whoa, he said Ace Attorney. I'm definitely doing Ace Attorney. We're doing Recipe for Turnabout tomorrow, because we're continuing our trek through trials and tribulations. So we'll do case 3 a bit. I need to check with Wool, because I think Wooly wanted to do something Friday night. I'll double check with her. But yeah, and then Saturday, we might have to do a pivot, because I want to play Ledger Bound. Ledger Bound is still not on sale yet. It's held up in Steam jail for one reason or another. So I'm gonna look into that later. But if it's held up, I'll just do some more Dawn Trail. It'll be kind of a chill Saturday where we just do Dawn Trail, because we still got to get through that and get through like 7.3 and 7.4 and all that. So it'll be a chill day there with that instead if we need to. But yeah. So I think we're gonna call it there. You're receiving this email, blah, 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 blah. Right. Whatever. All right. Thanks for the distraction, Watch. All right. So on YouTube side, everybody who showed up tonight, appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for Tuesday. For court on Friday and Saturday as well. But thank you guys for hanging out with us. And then Cass, Shizu, Soup, Mark, Atchvi, Depth, Copy. Let's see here.
Dustin, I love you. You're the best. Also W subright to JJ Chan God. I'm a founder, but founder of what? That's the real question.
Nonsense. When it comes to Twitch subscriptions, it's always nonsense, especially what I try to go for. Copy, Def, let's see, Mark. I said hi to Mark, but Mark gets to get another shout out. Lurvin, thank you for being here as well. Yeah, I think that was everybody who said hi in Twitch today. So thank you guys. Well, all right, so let's get a raid message going for subs and non-subs alike. And let's go find somebody to say hi to. Let's see. There's a lot of people playing Nikke right now. Is there anyone I'm following on? If not, we'll go say hi to somebody. All right. Then in that case, let me see if I can pick up one of these Nikke players here. Okay. Okay, I think we'll pick someone here. They're a bit small, but let's support a smaller streamer and give him a little bit of help. Or like give him a surprise. Let's be nice tonight. So we'll go say hi to someone new today, a fellow commander, Cyan with a BH. I have no idea what this means, but we're gonna go do that. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it so much. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be going back to court with Phoenix, and after that we'll be yeah, we'll just have a good time. Saturday, I hope the Ledger Bound will be fixed so I can go play that. I want to play that with you guys so badly. It looks so much fun. I'm so looking forward to it, but we'll see.
Everyone make sure to ride her boats.
Ride into the boats, exactly. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Take Toku, itekimasu. See ya. Love this song, by the way. right?
Nah, it's not gonna be enough for a 10 pool. It's not gonna be enough for a 10